be done by 9.
One of the rarest. The last one I needed
Well,
for my
maybe I
son.
can 30
Shiny
minutes,
like this.
Designer
Yeah,
handbag
I'm
of
cut out.
my
Well,
dreams,
since
one
it's
of
the
a
30,
kind.
we would
eBay
have,
had it,
all
and
the
now
fun with
everyone's
the
asking.
we had 7-minute
Where'd you
video.
get your
Windshield wipers.
So
eBay has
probably
all
had
the
50.
parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
It was great.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and
That's
you
not
can get up
good.
to $3 million worth of coverage.
We don't worry about it. I'm just saying, if you want to stop by and say
Get
hello,
your free
feel
quote
free
at
to.
ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we
Good.
at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
Hey, there he is. Well, what time to go to bed? You win any money last night? I always great to have you. No, I'm just saying. Not the country. I've never seen you do that. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Can we jam on the one?
What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
Hi, folks. Enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live. 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now. With David Bazzel,
Yep.
Mr. Scott, Preston Moore, live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Morning, bonus.
All right, 609ers. It's February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. You know what we do? What do we do?
We move it.
Calling on that. Move it. Thank you, sir. Silk suit. He had luggage in his hand, too.
Hey, baby! We're going to be here all day! We're going to be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! I like this kind of party, baby!
Yeah, right. He said all day.
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Minute.
What he saying? What he saying?
Los Angeles.
Why would you?
It's a good one. Only but a good one.
It's me.
And then a goodie. Yes.
Yeah, come on, bro.
That's it. You kidding me? One and only.
You blew it! Live long and prosper.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Welcome to the Golden State.
I'm Rick James.
Shake, shake, shake your booty.
There you go, Los Angeles. Los Angeles. What are you talking about?
What are you doing? It's a setup.
That's right.
Let's go to the folks. Talk to Randy Rainwater. What up, Randy?
What's that bulge in his pocket?
All right. Let's get this party started. Good morning, everybody. It's 6:11 on this Friday, February 13th. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, David.
Congratulations. I heard you last night. I heard the last thing you said on the mic.
Good night, everybody.
See you next year. Thanks for coming. One of the glorious moments in my life.
That's like Game 7, Bo.
It's the conclusion of a long week. Christian Weaver back in the studio. It's Toddy P.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh. Toddy P was here last night.
He was.
And he's back in the studio. Good morning, Todd.
Happy Division I college baseball opening day, gentlemen.
Yes, it is for that. Yeah, Toddy, we got Bo Mattingly here. What you got, Bo? Hey, Bo, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I don't know how you're walking.
Oh, it's all good. So you guys have some issues down
Well,
here.
I mean, it was just there's a lot of people that work here.
Yeah.
So the message doesn't always get all the way to where it needs to go. And, not to get into the weeds, but, one of the jacks that we normally plug into was not hot.
Yeah.
And so we got to make it hot.
Got a great hat on. Got a great hat.
This is straight out of the Oaklawn gift shop right here at the resort.
No give on that. That was.
I mean, I could have asked. I could have been Bazzel, and I wouldn't have had to. But I just, hey, let's do it. And I'm ready to go today.
Well, great to have you at Broyles War last night. Yeah, it's always
Man, listen. You know what Roger Baz does such a great job of making sure every single person in attendance gets their name mentioned. I mean, I don't know if there were 1,200 people there last night, and I feel bad for the 20 or 30 that didn't get their name mentioned.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, he can't do them all.
I know.
Well, you two were mentioned, so was Todd, as a matter of fact.
I was going to say, as one of the 1,200, I appreciate that.
Well, listen, it's my way of saying, first of all, having Bo and Josh Pate and Brandon Marcellus, you guys are national guys that do national work, and it's great. It's an honor to have you guys here. So
you've gotten so good at it. You've started even grouping people together. Like you said, I can't mention everybody's name, but at table 14, y'all are incredible.
Yes, exactly.
Y'all are incredible.
It's a veteran move.
It was. I thought it was a good night. I thought Holly was great. Holly Rowe was. She's such a pro. I mean, again, she covered all those guys, so she was telling us stories that. Remember, during you had a player that was hurt, and she goes places.
She did that with the coaches in the cheap seats.
Yeah.
How about the ovation Coach Pittman got last night?
I always, and he's still. I got a chance to talk to him afterwards, and I think they're still surprised with him and Jamie. I think they finally are getting it now. Listen. Everybody likes you guys, and you're never going to be able to walk around going, "Oh, great, there's Pittman." No, everybody's going to love because he's a lovable guy.
This is not a Chad Morris situation.
No.
Chad Morris moved into a 3,000 square foot home. I'm sorry, it was way bigger than that. It was a It was a $3 million home. Lived in it by himself. Family never moved here.
Yeah.
The catchphrase is never caught.
Right.
And he didn't win it again.
No.
And so that's different. Outside of that,
That's right.
Eventually, people will love you in Arkansas, no matter really how it went when you were the head coach. Petrino is another example.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Houston Nutt, is beloved, and I think people realize.
Well, what did you think last night? I couldn't tell from the room the Gus Malzahn effect. I think it's just the opposite. I think most fans are
because Gus never really came back with the opportunities to coach you, and he would have this last time. But he
would have.
He went to Auburn, and he's the Auburn guy.
Yeah.
And I think Gus still has a lot of friends in the state. But as far as a Q rating with the fans,
exactly.
Gus is from Arkansas, but he wasn't an Arkansas Razorback.
To make that point even more, you know where he's going to live.
Well, he's in Auburn. But he's also going to – he told me last night they're going to have a condo in Northwest Arkansas.
But I think Auburn is the –
They never sold their home in Auburn.
Because I asked Christian, his wife, who she's a pistol. Good Lord. She's
always.
And I asked her, I said, where are you going to be living? She goes, it looks like Auburn. So I think that tells you a little bit because they're beloved in Auburn. You know, regardless of I haven't finished here, but obviously won a national championship and all that. Good years.
I know there were a lot of people in that building, in that room, 800 people. But it was Ghost. I thought he might get some booze.
You know what?
Maybe not booze, just a smattering of applause. I don't think a lot of people knew the situation with us in that.
The only thing
I thought Gus got.
Is he not the coach at Arkansas? Because I heard a buzz that he was.
Well, let me tell you.
I'm just playing.
That would have been if Trey Schapp would have been in attendance.
I would have wanted to get a picture.
I'm sorry.
This is
you had
true.
to.
Roger,
I knew you would like it.
You had to.
I knew you would like it.
Damn right.
We got to find the clip. You got to find the clip. So about 2 weeks ago, we were talking about. Hoping if you told somebody something, they would keep a secret. And so we all looked at each other. It was me. It was Josh, who's no longer with us. Me, and I said, if you had to pick one person out in our building at the Buzz that you knew if you gave something to that you want to keep quiet, who would you not trust?
With all due respect.
And the response is it was like off the movie Step Brothers. We all responded in unison.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
But it was funny that you had Golis and you had two Auburn guys with Gus there and Tim. You know what? You found it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was the guy in this building or woman that you would not trust if you told him that information. That
3, 2, 1.
Trey Schapp.
That was natural reaction. That was not planned at all.
That's our buddy.
Yeah.
But that's a fact.
Hey, I brought it up to Golis.
Did you really?
Of course, his deal was,
you did.
But the reality is they were talking. Whatever they did, they were close.
Well, then the Auburn thing came into play.
Yeah, that's right. They were close.
That's why with the coaching search, it's never done until it's done.
Yeah.
I mean, Kirk Herbstreit, who's the most studied, well-connected guy in college football, or no one's more connected, right?
Yeah.
He had Les Miles going to Michigan back on college game day years ago, and he said, I'll never break a story.
It's just not worth it.
Again.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, things change, all the time, all the way down to the last minute. Tommy Bowden was on a plane to come to Arkansas and got off the plane years ago to be the head coach. I think that was after Houston.
I think I remember that.
Jim Grobe was on a plane. Yeah. I mean, I had it from a guy that was doing the paperwork. And it didn't come, obviously.
It's just not worth it to me. I mean, I don't want to be. I don't have to be that guy.
The breaking news part of news or journalism to me is so overrated because if you have it and Roger has it 2 minutes later, it doesn't matter. What really matters is the context to the story. What can you tell me about it? Who is this person? Because in today's world, it's on your Twitter, it's on your Facebook, it's on somebody's Instagram, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And you want to know what's going on, and you want to know if, and be able to kind of add to that story or hey, what's happening here? But. It's such a risky.
What did you think?
Proposition.
And I check. You got your show back. I was about to say, might as well, Chuck. If you guys aren't up, pull up a chair, man.
We finally got connected, and we're gonna miss our show.
No, go ahead. If you're connected,
come on.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, did you guys presume that Chuck Barrett joins us now too? Did you presume that
which is awesome?
Yeah.
Tweet that out, Todd.
Break that news.
Did you guys expect Brian Haynes to win last night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Gillum told me he didn't obviously have it up at Oaklawn Sports, but he said, you know how Zach is. He's like, I did a little poll, and minus 200 for Brian Haynes. This was when the ceremony was just starting.
He looks like a football coach. He's 6'3", and he's just tough, and and he executes. I love the story that he and the Heatherman from Miami were together at James Madison. They were in each other's wedding, and but all those dudes. Let me tell you, they were excellent coaches. I dream for the day that we could play defense like those guys have.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Texas Tech. I mean, that was what really got got them where they were at the end of the year. Is great defense. So
and you saw it in the NFL this year too.
Yeah.
By the way, Bazzel said, "Yeah, we started this in '96. It's 30 years." And he looks back at the coaches and he goes, "They weren't making this much money." And not one of those guys smiled. They had $3 million like permalips. Like it wasn't moving.
Yeah. Mickey Andrews $150,000, and I saw it coming.
The win gave them another bump of another $150K.
Yeah, it was. But I remember watching this because I pay attention to it because of the Broyles Award. The coach's salaries. I was like, man, these guys are getting it's escalating so quick.
Well, that was the thing, and Bo and I talked about this earlier. You just look at the lineup of nominees. You got some of the best football coaches out there, and they're not going to be doing it at the college level unless they're making pro-type money, and they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's good work if you can get it.
I think Patricia had an opportunity to go back to the NFL, at 7 or 8.
Yeah, how about that story?
To him, he decided to stay at Ohio State, and I think part of that is the money. Part of it's which one you prefer right now. What's going on in your life. But it used to be like that wouldn't even be an option because you're going to make so much money in the NHL.
That's right. Well, you had a chance. By the way, people are asking. Bo Mattingly and Chuck Barrett join us now. They're getting ready to get on their show here shortly. you visited with Matt Patricia. I did last night after the deal. What a nice guy.
Oh.
He's only 51. I was thinking he was like our age, but he's only 51.
For just watching him on TV and coaching defense with that pencil in his hat.
Yeah.
And you're like, am I talking to the same guy?
Yeah. Was he the one that had the nuclear submarine deal that Holly was talking about?
He is an engineering guy by trade.
Yeah.
That's where the number 2 pencil comes
I was going to say, every engineer has a pencil.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how in the world that with those numbers that he had, they did not win the national championship. They were number 1 in everything. They only gave up 8 points. Only 8 points a game. Good Lord. They had one game that they lost. That's it to Indiana. So he was impressive, and
he said something to me. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this. I was going to ask Chuck about it. I've never heard a defensive coordinator say this. I said, "What do you need for personnel on defense to be good?" And I'm thinking, you need a rush in, you need a middle line, you need a safety, you need cover corner. He's like, "Well, really, what it comes down to is, do you craft a defense around the kind of personnel you have?" Now we hear that all the time on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever heard a defensive coordinator say that.
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
You guys are up in Northwest Arkansas, so y'all have access. Y'all are talking with all the coaches every day. Chuck's on the game. Press passes.
Silverfield on the Chuck and Bo show.
You get all the gear. You get all the gear.
Y'all have him today?
Yeah.
We have him today, too. I just remember.
What time? Are we breaking it, or are you breaking it?
I just remembered. I got to go back. I got to go back and look.
Call the IT guy again.
Thank you for reminding me.
We got 30 years of the Broyles Award. I just reminded Baz that the Arkansas head coach is on his show today.
So I'll give him credit. I don't know if it's Parkinson that's doing this, Kyle doing that, or what, but he's making the rounds. He's touching all the bases. I think
Kyle's great.
He calmed down Peyton Hillis the other day. You big old Peyton on Channel 4. I'm not sure I like this guy. So he got him on there. I saw the little clip. I think he played it.
That's the first Peyton I've heard.
Hey, I feel better now. Buddy. Wow. I love Peyton. He's a good guy.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, and then I got a big weekend. Got baseball starting today. Softball second week. Basketball Saturday night. So it's a big weekend.
We had Cal yesterday.
I know.
Listen. He
said, "Excuse me." We lose half our listenership when you. Where's everybody out there over at Bo and Chuck watching Cal? Go ahead. Anyway, I'm sorry.
He said, I'm glad to hear how you really feel about it. He said the judge in the Bediako case deserves a medal.
Yeah. So that was your interview.
That was you.
I saw the paper today. I didn't get to see the reference. Right. I saw the headline that he had said that, so I didn't know it was you. Yeah. He loved that guy.
And then Trinidad Chambliss got.
I saw that Tom Mars got
10th or 12th year of eligibility.
Yeah.
And the NCAA lawyers left court before the judge ruled. They said they had to get to Knoxville.
They got hometown. They knew it was over.
Hometown.
And the judge said, we're going to look at holding them in contempt. Can you imagine if the NCAA lawyers got thrown in jail? How great that would be.
No, get on there, boys.
Get out.
Come on.
All right, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thanks for stopping by.
Come down and return the favor if you can get somebody to do a segment for you.
Okay, good.
Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Bo. Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, we got Ryan Silverfield today. Let me find out what time he's coming on here. Let's see.
Call him now and get a hold of the IT guy for their show. We can unplug him again.
8:15. We have him at 8:15 today.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we obviously get him after Bo and Chuck.
How about that?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Todd, so let's put that on there. Of course, we have Danny West today. Have Heather Baker. Heather was there.
I know I didn't get to see Heather.
You
Is
didn't
she
see
coming
Heather?
in live?
Did you see Randy Allison? His gangster suit.
You better know. Listen, he fit right in, didn't he?
Todd,
is Heather going to be here with us?
Oh, yes, good question. I don't know if they went back last night. Todd, you were there last night. You know, one of the reasons I recognize you is that Todd does a lot of the stat work for us and gathering stats and history and keeping up with who's who and who's been where.
A lot of your crew with her.
What did you think of the event last night, Todd?
Top notch. I mean, Oaklawn had both years you've had it there at Oaklawn has just blown me away.
Yeah, it's really nice here. This is just nothing negative about what we've had at Little Rock, but the event center's so nice, Roger. The graphics, the screens.
Well, the grub is good too.
The grub is not your typical. It's not your typical banquet food. That steak was. Did you eat it?
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I mean, Roger Scott, Todd. Roger never eats breakfast.
Well,
never. He went out and bought, almost late. Went out and bought him a. What do you got there? Is that a bagel?
It's a biscuit.
And you have prepped it.
Yeah.
You have prepped it.
Yeah.
Not just any bagel.
No,
you have prepped
it's a biscuit.
It's a biscuit.
I want a biscuit. I need something hot. I need something
good.
with texture.
I like it.
Trying to get over the crud, but
I hear a little bit of the crud still there.
Listen, and I don't have to wear a suit today, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, you look sharp last night.
You're very kind to say.
And Sam was looking,
Sam was looking smoke show.
Yeah, y'all are fun. Yeah, it's fun to get dressed up when you feel good about how the suit fits. And
it is. Oh, it does absolutely. And then you get to go out and hang out. You got to hang out with. David and Dana.
Yeah, great to see the Hendricks family. They were, of course, one of our
so
sponsors.
good. Miss Doug and Yvonne from being there, but Wes and his wife and Steve Brown and his wife were there as well. So that was our table. The dinner was great. This year the dessert was on point. Because last year I told you it was like the casino deal with the strawberries. Everything was perfect. That's such a sugar rush.
Well, Jessica told me some of the flakes might not have been as fresh as they needed to be.
I don't know, and that's not, that's a different kind of a.
It's your frosted flakes with ice cream.
Flake.
What it is.
No, exactly. Listen, she said by Chuck Dicus.
She did. She didn't know who Chuck Dicus was.
No, I know. She told me. She goes, "Is that the guy?" She comes over. She goes, "I'm sitting by some people." I said, "Where are you sitting?" She goes, "Well, I was supposed to sit over here, but somebody got to sit." Yada yada. And I said, "Well, where?" She goes, "I'm right over there. I'm over there by." A Dicus.
Dicus.
She said Dicus. She was doing all that because she was going, is that the guy in Cersei? And I went, no, that's Dicus. And I go, are you, is his name Chuck Dicus? She goes, yeah, I think so. I go, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, he's Razorback royalty.
And she goes, well, I guess I better go back. Yes, you better go back.
Yeah, so she didn't know he was head of the Razorback Foundation. My mom was here last night with Glenna, one of your regulars over at Trivia.
Well, both those ladies are fantastic.
And they're blue.
Yeah.
Jeff Hildebrand joins us.
Hey,
too.
Jeff, great job last night.
Look at he is tired.
Let me tell you something. His emotion showed up.
He did.
His emotion showed up. Because the people say, just like his wife said, that she didn't know he had feelings, but he does.
Yeah, I thought that reminded everybody the reality. He talked about losing his mother to Alzheimer's.
Absolutely. And then he was up there. It was cracking jokes.
Yeah,
he's up there knocking it out of the park. And a lot of people I know said, and this is true, said, he's a referee in our games. I went, yeah, absolutely. Now you know it.
We'll come back and visit with Jeff. Let's go ahead and hit the break. Todd, also, if you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number, the Milton Heat and Air text line. Yeah, we got Ryan Silverfield today at 8:15 in addition to our other guests. But anyway, it was fun night. Great to see all the Arkansans there and to see the gathering. And listen, I don't know.
John Dale.
Yeah, JD's great.
Super duper guy. Stopped to say hello. I appreciate
Franklin Bass.
There
was just so many people to mention. It was a fun night, fun gathering. And listen, Roger, I didn't even go. You know, Don Grisham and the boys, I think, were hitting the craps table or whatever.
I saw one when I went to the bathroom and they were getting ready to go.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how late everybody and what coach stayed up and gambled. There's always a coach. One of our finalists or former winner Al Golden that goes in there and they stay out and gamble all night.
If you're the winner, you got more energy.
I don't know if that's his personality, but here's the deal about Brian Haynes. I love this, Roger. So we were going to say we always get the winner on the next day. So I let Alicia handle that. Alicia and Jeremy, they schedule all of it. And I said, what time is Brian Haynes going to come by? And she goes, he's not. Huh? I said, oh, really? He's not. She goes, no. He said, no interviews tomorrow. I want to sleep in. I said, good for him. Good for him. Listen, guy wants some morning sleep in, he's going to get it, right? And they're going to wake up and see those horses on that track and go, wow, am I in heaven? Yeah. I'm in horse heaven. That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little bit of disappointment for me in that.
Who?
For him not coming to do an interview.
Oh, yeah, well, I know. We'd like to have him, but listen. What can you say? The dude's age.
Well, no, you can't say anything. I mean, you can't say anything.
Yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll get him at 9.
Maybe in the contract.
Got some Razorback red right there. Look at that. Looking good. Looking good. All right, don't go away. 6:29 here, Morning Mayhem.
Yeah, we found love on the auction block, and I hauled it hard away. Now we still look and laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign?
Join the Zone Monday, broadcasting live from Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway. Shop their full inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles at chriscranehyundai.com.
This is Sports Center.
Indiana defensive coordinator Bryant Haynes was named the winner of the Broyles Award Thursday night in front of a packed house at Oaklawn in Hot Springs. Haynes, who was nominated for the award in 4 of the past 5 seasons and was an award finalist for the 2nd consecutive year, led a Hoosiers defense last season that either led the nation or was in the top 10 in 7 defensive categories. Our thanks to Double B's, Fence Brokers, Jones & Son Fine Jewelry, and UAMS Health for sponsoring our coverage of the Broyles Award. Moving to basketball, 2 of the 5 in-state teams in action Thursday night picked up victories. The Little Rock Trojans men beat Western Illinois 72-58. The UCA women beat Eastern Kentucky 60-48. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll become mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 66 degrees. Tonight, the rain showers will start, but particularly after midnight. It's a 60% chance of rain overnight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain and a high of 65. Plus, Saturday and Sunday will turn out to be windy days. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
Hey, this is Chris Walker, Fence Brokers. Looking for top quality fencing at unbeatable prices? At Fence Brokers, we're your local fence distributor with everything you need. Wood, vinyl, chain link, ornamental iron, access control, and more. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourself homeowner, our staff of experts will help you find the perfect solution for your project. Fast delivery, huge selection, and personalized service set us apart. Visit us in Bryant or find us at fencebrokers.com. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Say something, Jeff. Say something. Right. Yeah, that's it. All right, it is 6:34. I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott beside me, Todd Pierce back in the studio in Little Rock. Jeff Hildebrand joins us, chairman of the Broyles Award. Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Eyes look a little puffy, a little tired.
Yeah.
How late? What time did you go to bed?
It's midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, midnight. Yeah,
good job. Great job last night. Congratulations. 20 years. We recognized you last night for 20 years of giving back. It was a great night, fun night.
Fantastic night. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody had a great time. Great group of volunteers. Great coaches.
Yeah, great class. I think it's one of the best classes we've ever had, especially defense. I mean, the 4 defensive coordinators were outstanding.
Your staff of volunteers.
Yeah, got an army.
Just a great
touchdown club, folks.
You're all excited and happy. If you're in a bad mood when you come across the folks, then you're just something's really bad.
Holly Rowe, nice touch.
Yeah, Holly knew
fantastic.
everything. Yeah,
she was great.
A couple of messages on our Middleton Heat and Air text line. So funny. Somebody said Roger sounds just like Chuck Barrett this morning. That is so good. Somebody says, "Oh my God, OMG, pretty please, can we get Roger Barrett to ask Chuck Barrett? That would make my day." What would you have said now in retrospect? Now, if you had to do it again, how would you say to Chuck?
What would I say?
What would you say to Chuck Barrett when he was here?
What was the temperature like when you came back from Northwest Arkansas? How was your drive down last night? Did you enjoy the ice cream and play?
Someone says the presentation was top-notch last night, Baz. Really love the video of the other coaches at the beginning. I'll tell you, watching Switzer and Jimmy Johnson, give comments. And Switzer's just as spicy. I don't know if he's 85 or 87
I didn't see Johnson on there last night.
Yeah, it was very.
I saw him.
He was there.
Yeah, he was at the sort of the beginning.
Yeah.
The video?
Yeah.
Where was I? I was right there. I saw Jimmy online
today.
Your
hand on Sam's leg somewhere, just paying attention to that. So it's okay.
Yeah,
it was
really
true.
true.
But the Switzer goes. He said, if I probably would have won this thing if they'd have been around when I was coaching it. Yes, you would have, Coach.
He sure did.
Just the fact him saying that is
that's right.
classic. So,
that's right.
661-1037 is the number. But
I can't believe I missed Jimmy Johnson on there last time. Was that the whole thing?
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about doing this at night is just you don't get the coverage.
What do you mean?
You don't get, because it's the news cycle at 9:30 at night. You announce it,
tweet it out.
You do it, but you just don't get the punch, and so I think they're going to re-release it today.
All right. Well, let me ask you. Yeah. You're not going to change it, right? Because I thought, here's the thing. I mean, is it as Rainwater would say, is it 6 in one, baker's dozen in the other? What I'm saying is that I thought we'd mentioned that we thought that maybe at night it gives it a little bit more of an event.
It does. It gives it more of a prestigious feel, but you lose the coverage.
You lose that.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Today, Roger, is Galentine's Day.
I know. We learned about that.
Yeah, Galentine's. I didn't know where Galentine's came from.
It's just a single ladies, I guess.
Well, according to my research this morning, that I hurriedly did when I overslept, but is that it was the show Parks and Recreation. Apparently had an episode where where some girls, and what it is, I guess, is for the girls who don't have guys. They just hang out together and do the thing. Is that what it basically is?
Yeah. It's girls' night out.
Yeah. So 2 things today. What's your favorite love movie? And it does have to be your traditional love movie. For example, I saw one of the lists I was looking at. You know what was in the top 20?
Hold on.
Groundhog Day. Again, not what you think of the love story, but that whole thing was weaved with Bill Murray,
the relationship at the end,
Andy McDowell. Yeah. So I see one for Galentine's, Bridesmaids. That would be a great Galentine's Day. But it could be either one. It could be a love movie, or it could be Galentine's. It doesn't matter. Hey, we got baseball today with the Razorbacks tonight. You got UALR. You got the Trojans. They're coming off that great ending last year. They play today at Gary Hogan Field at 2. You got softball going on. You got basketball tomorrow. So, Jeff, you attend a lot of games. Would you be going up for the Auburn game?
No, I'm not going to Auburn game.
Listen, we got another event tonight. We've got the high school Broyles Award tonight, Roger, and so we got an event with 250 people. And I tried to look last night to see. It looked like they were scattered. The high school guys were sort of scattered all over.
Scattered all over, yeah. But we had a great crowd last night, and we'll have a great crowd again tonight for high school.
Yeah, those high school guys, they're loving being here. This is, you're coming to this hotel. Are you kidding me? And get to walk in, and there's the guys that are making $3.5 million where You'd love to be in that position. They're all probably making these guys, $50,000 to $100,000, depending on where they're coming from. But they're the best. Yep. They're the best. Just like all these guys are the best in college. Those guys are the best in high school. So
that's cool that they're here and that y'all recognize. 38.
I think
right?
35 of the 42 states are involved.
42 states.
They have 30 of them flying in. Joey McGuire will be speaking tonight. The guy from Texas Tech, and he's a pistol. You saw him at the tables last night?
I did, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the craps table?
The blackjack table, yeah.
Yeah.
And, and listen, that gene of Alzheimer's, because you told the story of Frank's son.
Yeah.
Frank Broyles' son.
So
now
I didn't
mom, dad, and son, that's a strong presence in that family.
It was Hank Broyles. He was the second oldest of the kids, and that's if you're Betsy, if you're Jack,
if you're Molly.
If you're Molly.
Yeah, you have to.
So it was just 2 days ago that he passed away at age 76. His son was there last night. Yeah. And with his wife, I didn't think they would be there, but it was a reminder. Of course, Jeff, you got emotional last night talking about your mom and what she went through, and it's a horrible, nasty, just painful disease to deal with.
Samantha is concerned with her dad right now, and she wants that book. How do I get that book? How is that book purchased?
Just holler at you can get it online.
Broyles
Award, online. Yeah, BroylesAward.com or Broyles Foundation.
Okay, very good. That's what we'll do.
And then last night, another thing too, $200,000 raised. $100,000 was matched last night, or 120.
Way to go, coaches.
Gus and who else was it? Alex Golish, Lashley.
Yeah. Kirby Smart, Lincoln Riley, Garrett Riley.
Yeah, all gave $10,000 each, and so it got up to $120,000. And
Eli Drinkowitz, I don't want to leave him.
Yeah,
he did. He sure did. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure did. So that was matched. It was up to $200,000, and that meant like Molly got emotional over that last night. So
that's pretty cool. Well, and shout out to Christy, man, and
you got wrestling today. You got wrestling
going on right now.
My God,
because they had to walk in the doors at 6:00 over there. They said they had to be around there. So they left right here and went that way. It was great talking with both of them. Christy right outside, and then Greg afterwards.
By the way, on Greg, that is the 5th. Now, he's been a host for like the last 10 years. Yeah. That's like 5 of the last 6 years. The guy that, of course, he says, I can't remember. He asked us, can I have him? He last night, I think everybody knew who the favorite was probably going to be was Brian Haynes. But yeah, it's 5 of 6 for Greg. And now they go over there and they're spending all their time at wrestling. Yeah, it's and then you got racing today, Roger. You got horse racing. We got races getting ready to go for.
Got to get it in today because tomorrow it's going to be the slop. You're going to run in the slop. It's going to rain like nutso butso tomorrow. But what a great event it was last night to see all the folks that.
What about your fans? What did your fans say when they saw you last night walking around? Maybe didn't recognize you?
They did because they immediately saw my picture on the marquee out there, and David Hendricks was telling me when he got here that he ran into a lady who said, that guy up there on that marquee, he looks like a kid that sacked my groceries a few years ago. How about that?
How about that?
Yes. Yeah. I know who the lady is too, and I did, and I'd do it again.
You know what?
But Roger, it was great. Listen, and of course, I sent out a message. I've got a video message that I sent out to everybody.
I think I got more comments like, "What are you doing? You're in blue. You're in blue. I wasn't wearing a black suit last night. Usually
I thought it was black.
No, it was blue. Yeah. So that was the same. That's the same color as Coach Broyles wore when we had the press conference.
I thought you were pulling the
and this is an interesting story. I don't know if you've heard this one, Jeff, but apparently, according to Coach Broyles, he told Molly, and he would tell anybody that talked to him, he was giving advice. He said, if you're getting an interview, wear a blue suit and a red tie. That's what he would tell people. I don't know why. Maybe it looked American. I don't really.
Maybe. The red tie's power tie, right?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Tommy Norman. He's out there watching. He's asking who are all these folks that we're getting on here, and Tommy's a good guy. But yeah, glad to have last night done. It was a. It's a night. Yeah, I can exhale a little bit. Also, by the way, too, Dave Van Horn, not Dave Van Horn, Norm DeBryan. Went to the College Baseball Hall of Fame last night. Guess how old DeBryan is, Raj? You have any idea?
74.
What do you think?
83.
84. Yeah, 84. I mean, golly, it's like, man, we were all just getting old, man. It's
But
just,
you know what? But we saw him when we were at the foundation last year, right?
Yeah.
He didn't look that age.
Yeah, he's still got
he
that.
looks great.
Hey, he's still got that crew top or
No,
whatever you call it. What is it, crew top?
Crew cut.
Crew cut.
Or a crop top. No, what is it called? Crew top?
cut.
Hey,
Is it a crew cut? Yeah.
Did you see the Burlesworth folks last night? I introduced them.
I did not see him. You introduced Marty and Vicky.
It's so funny. Bo Mattingly was saying I introduced almost everybody in the room. It's like it's almost like somebody did that at the Touchdown Club. Sam Pittman did. I want to apologize to the one guy you didn't say.
I wanted to get up there after you do that and say, okay, if you haven't had your pants on, please stand up.
Well, he does. At least he did acknowledge the tables, as Bo was saying.
Well, you got the shout out from Wayne as the only
What
guy
an
to ever have a
endorsement
residency.
that was.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
How
That was
about
a
that?
major endorsement. That's like Johnny Carson giving you the come over and sit down.
Yeah.
Listen, I got people were watching that online and sent me a message. No, it's very kind of him, especially in front of the crowd there and my wife and all. Hey, I want to give a shout out to you remember when we were over Dee Dee's and Zone's going to be at Ava Bella today?
Yeah, that's right.
You remember the guy Mark? You remember Pat Simmons donated to every. Well, the Marty guy, she said Marty called back yesterday and donated 2 more. So so people are donating that for single moms and everything going on at Ava Bella. The Zone will be there today, wrapping up a great week before Valentine's Day. So make sure you pay attention to those guys and get your gal that.
I've got to hustle now because I'm over here until tomorrow, and we just got. It is Valentine's Day Saturday, so I can't do all the things I need to do here.
Well, my wife is she's already planned our dinner. I don't know if she's talked to Steve and Melissa last night. They were looking good last night.
Yeah, the Qualsies.
Absolutely.
Love the new gear we got on.
Absolutely, yeah. If I'm going to tell you right now, Steve, had you left a medium in that Broyles Award dry fit, it'd be gone. And the large may be gone too.
He said he zip tied them on there.
You think a zip tie's going to stop? Are you kidding me?
Not that.
Not a chance.
Not the Rogers. Not the old Rogers guy that used to get arrested.
That's baby crap. That just means I take the whole thing. But we'll be hitting downtown. I don't know if she's going to do breakfast or brunch, but we should be shopping downtown at Wrapped and Unwrapped stores.
That's right. Oh, that's right. I knew she's been spending time with that. All right, do not go away if you want to be a part of the show. 661-1037. 1037. I see here when y'all said a gallon Valentine's Day, I thought it meant gallons of ice cream. No, it's Galentine. It's Galentine.
Yeah.
Someone said, I bet David and Roger were wearing match suits, probably with bow ties. No. Best love movie is the same as the best Christmas movie. Not really.
Some people say the best love movie is our Oaklawn commercials.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think maybe we should start including commercials.
I think we should. I think we should.
Well, all right. Given that today is Friday the 13th, maybe you make some love movie with a slasher.
I know. How about that?
What would be a slasher love movie?
A scary love movie, a thriller, a thriller. Love is tied into so many movies, even in a thriller.
Oh yeah.
Mission Impossible, whatever. But you listen.
All right, let me give me this then. Where's the love in your Marvel?
Oh well, one of them is you got a couple of them. You
Sure.
got Iron Man with his girl with the
Right.
and then you've got the girl that with
The green one?
Yeah.
Isn't she green?
Oh,
with
I
the Galaxy?
forgot about that. Yeah,
I was thinking
and
the Galaxy.
Chris Pratt. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
There-
that's a love
see?
story. Big time.
Yeah.
Gamora with but
Okay.
I know what you're talking about, David. It's Wanda with
Wanda. Wow, Todd Pierce bringing the Marvels. Yeah,
You told me to bring my A game, sir.
I know. What was the guy with her boyfriend who Thanos kills at the end? He
Yeah,
pulls
I can't
pulls his
remember
heart
his
out.
name,
It was a wimp. He was a wimp guy.
Ooh.
I can't think. 661-1037. Help us out.
Yeah.
All right.
No, what about Captain America? No.
Yes, a love
Captain
story was in that. And
Yeah.
that he goes back and sees at the end. 'cause
And
he
then
misses it.
Marvel Lady? Is there?
I don't think.
Who's the
is she-
lady? Who's the one with the Arrow guy that she?
Oh, well, that's the Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
her.
isn't that a love story?
Yeah, I think so.
She gave herself up for Arrow Man.
Arrow Man. What's that dude's name? He's a great actor.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye. Look
Yeah.
at Josh. Josh. Todd is
Yeah.
just killing it on the.
You're
Marvel.
killing it, Whitey.
All right, don't go away. 648 here at Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort.
David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, whether it's damage from smoke, water, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. Their extensively trained team, state-of-the-art equipment, and 24/7 rapid response will help get your life back on track fast. Because this isn't just their service area, it's their home. When you need them, find them at ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. Rainbow Restoration, where they restore, you recover. Services performed by an independently owned and operated franchise.
Heart Royal Flush Tour 2026, February 25th, Simmons Bank Arena. A journey through the hits and timeless classics. The iconic band returns with special guest Lucinda Williams. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Hart and Lucinda Williams live.
QC Kinetics helps active people stay active. People like David Boardman, police officer, competitive athlete, and gym owner who trains hard almost every day.
My body's taken a lot of abuse over the years. I've had multiple knee surgeries on both of my knees. I could barely run a mile prior to going to QC Kinetics. Doctors have all told me, hey, you are going to need knee replacements.
But QC Kinetics gave David great news.
We're going to give you the opportunity to have not one, but 2 healthy knees, and we don't have to cut you open.
And after David's regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics?
Since I've gone to them, I run 20, 30 miles a week. I really wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for QC Kinetics.
From knee pain to Ironman training.
It's a no-brainer.
Now it's your turn. Call QC Kinetics to book your free consultation today.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Hawks is running inventory clearance for the month of January. You can save thousands on remaining clearance models. 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms available for immediate delivery. Don't have land yet? Don't worry. At Hawks, we can finance the land and home together in one payment. Start investing your money into your own property. And we have lenders financing all types of credit scores. Now through the end of March, lenders offering $500 down land homes with certain credit scores. That's Hawks Homes in Conway and Bryant, or go on hawkshomes.net.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen, founded over a decade ago by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. They lease and sell trucks, trash carts, roll-off dumpsters, and street sweepers. Proud to be Arkansas's only authorized dealer for New Way refuse trucks and Timco street sweepers, your authorized dealer for Galfab roll-off and hook lift trucks. You can get parts and service for all makes and models with technicians traveling the state to take care of you.
AME, it's the service after the sale.
Hi, I'm Trey Reed from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, inviting you to join me every Wednesday morning for the latest news from the great outdoors. It's brought to you by Arts Marine in North Little Rock, now under new ownership, but with the same familiar faces and incredible service you've known for years, plus the area's best selection of boating parts and supplies.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
All right, 6:53, got a short break here. We're at Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. I mean, it's getting ready to crank up this weekend for a lot of things. You got UCA going for their 10th win. That's tomorrow. You got the Razorbacks playing Auburn at home in Fayetteville. You got baseball today, Razorbacks. You got baseball today, Trojans, Little Rock Trojans. You got state wrestling. By the way, think about that.
Christy is already there an hour ago.
Oh, I don't doubt that. Yeah, think about that. You've got a baseball game at around the corner at, oh my God, the name of the field. Former baseball coach
Yes.
and TV guy. Come on, Jeff, help us out.
Chuck Denton. What's it? Oh my God, I cannot. But Chuck, not Dovers. What's his name?
No, it's not Chuck. Come on, Todd, help us out.
Who is it?
The name of the baseball park where the Trojans play.
Oh, you just said it.
Gary Hogan.
Gary Hogan, thank you. Gary Hogan, Phil. So you've got that right around the corner, state wrestling going on.
Yes.
So, and we mentioned softball. Razorbacks will obviously top their 11th rank. You know, between baseball, the baseball team plays, I think, 4 games this weekend. The softball team plays 5. Some of our messages on the Middleton Heat and Air text line. Will Oaklawn run the horses tomorrow if it's raining? Yeah, unless it's just completely. Yeah, they run in the rain. So
unless it's unless it's one of those 40-year floods.
We're looking for the best love movies just because it's the day before Valentine's Day. A Walk in the Clouds, the Notebook, Jerry Maguire,
Notebook, I guess.
51st Dates, which I love that one.
Yeah.
Somebody said Black Widow's love story was with the Hulk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right. It was yeah, that was in the one. It was in, I forget which one. Vision. We talked about Wolverine and the Psychic Lady and X-Man.
Don't know it.
Pride and Prejudice. My favorite love movie is Along Came Polly. Here's one Brian song. That's an interesting love of brothers.
Brother love. What about The Godfather?
No, I don't see a love
What about
story.
with Kate? Yeah, with Michael and Kate.
I wouldn't say that. That
Who's
doesn't.
being naive now, Kate? There's a love story. No,
I would have said Michael and Apollonia, but
Michael, that was a love story. Thank you.
It didn't last very long.
Well, you know what? Because of Carlo.
Favorite's a love story. Oh, Yeller.
Okay. All right.
Somebody said, ask Jeff if he is getting CRA credit hours for his volunteer hours. What is that?
Community Reinvestment Act. No, I'm not.
Is that another banker that's asking that question?
That's a regulation, and we got to give back in order to continue to add branches and grow and do those type of things. But that's probably somebody that either works for me or with me and probably said, yeah, trying to be cute this morning. So
we were talking to, if you just joined the show, last night, there were 4 other coaches that had ties to the Broyles, where Gus Malzahn was there, Alex Golesh, who was a finalist 2 years ago, Tim Banks was his defensive coordinator. He's his defensive coordinator now. He was in Tennessee before, and then Sam Pittman.
Yeah, and Sam it was great.
Sam, Roger? Did you expect that kind of strong? I mean, it was almost like he was still coaching the Razorbacks. The kind of response he got.
After I heard everybody else get applause. And then when the hog comes out, that was great to hear.
Well, it's funny, he said the other day, he did it. He told me last night, he said, yeah, when I was speaking at the chamber, everybody started calling the Hogs, and I stopped him. I said, Coach, you're not going to be able to do that every time. I said, you're just going to have to get used to them calling the Hogs. You will always.
He's the most beloved, as soon as he departed the job, coach in history. Other than Frank, because everybody else did not leave on their own accord.
Yeah,
to include Sam Pittman. So I mean, and Sam is stuck around here. So I mean, it's just like Bo was talking about earlier when the Chuck and Bo show was on our show. Eddie, everybody forgave Eddie after a few years. I mean, time heals all wounds, and I mean those guys were so special to us. Same with Houston.
Well, same thing with Nolan. Look at
100%.
how that.
He never left.
Yeah.
And he never left. That's right.
A couple others before we go to break. Love Story, Tombstone, Wyatt, and Josephine.
Oh, look here.
There's Chuck Barrett right there. Baz and Roger's favorite movie, Brokeback Mountain. No. Love movie, Scarface, because Tony Montana loved that money. No. Favorite love story, By Your Own Hand.
Yeah, so my favorite love story, sports, is I got several of them, but For the Love of the Game. Kevin Costner. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Sure, was there a love angle in that?
Yeah, Kevin Costner and Kelly Preston. Yeah,
okay, look at
that was great. Hey, the other Hoosiers, the love interest between,
look at that girl right there,
and Barbara Hershey.
There's the trooper. Yeah. My gosh, this woman is unbelievable. Yeah. Holly Rowe we're talking about. I don't know if there's anybody in the business that works harder than Holly. All right, do not go away. It is 7.
How about Jaws? Love story there?
No.
But hey, Bud love story. Buds.
It was Buds.
Buds at the end.
Buds.
They were the last two standing.
Yeah.
All right, do not go away. It's 7 o'clock here on Morning Mayhem.
The great American pastime.
Do you smell that? That's the smell of men being men.
I think I'm ready.
On 103.7 The Buzz, KABC Little Rock.
Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Palm Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at tiptonhurst.com.
It's DJ Williams here, and I got some big news from our friends at Standing Firm Farms in Greenbrier. They now have brisket burgers. They are hands down some of the best that you can buy. And with Standing Firm Farms, they raise that single-source high-end Angus beef, grass or grain-fed. They also are a ground beef supplier for local restaurants, trusted for quality and consistency. So check out their steak, burger, and brisket bundle boxes online right now at standingfirmfarms.com with free delivery to your doorstep in most cases. It's local family beef for the natural state. Standing Firm Farms.
Sports. We've got that wood.
I got that wood.
And much more than you can handle on 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ Little Rock.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
High schoolers in the North Little Rock School District now have a chance to earn their high school diploma and associate's degree at the same time. It's called the Scholastic Institute, and it's a partnership between the U of A at Pulaski Technical College and the North Little Rock School District. Students are now able to enroll in courses to help them achieve that goal, but students must have and maintain a 2.0 GPA to enroll in the courses. Graduates may also be eligible for a scholarship that will allow them to transfer to the U of A at Fayetteville or UA Little Rock, but pay the same price they would at Pulaski Tech. And the Jacksonville Animal Services wants to help you find your forever Valentine. They are hosting their Love is a Four-Legged Word adoption event tomorrow. Adoption fees will be waived. It's at the Jacksonville Animal Shelter from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone each week. Justin and DJ will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's a mostly sunny start to Friday, but it will become mostly cloudy this afternoon, and we'll warm up to around 66 degrees. No rain today, but the rain chances do start tonight. A 60% chance of rain tonight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain with a high of 65. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Hey now, Roger Scott here. I want to talk straight with you for a sec. Addiction doesn't just affect one habit. It affects everything. Your health, your family, your future. And too many treatment centers feel cold, clinical, or just impossible to reach. That's why Peak State Recovery is different. Peak State Recovery is now open in Perrin, Arkansas, delivering a whole-person approach to addiction treatment, combining proven, evidence-based medical care with real wellness and healing. And they'll come get you. Transportation is provided anywhere in Arkansas. And with most insurances, treatment may cost you nothing. It's not a sterile hospital setting. It's a spa-like detox with infrared saunas, aromatherapy, and massage chairs, yoga, meditation, breathwork, art therapy, and structured fitness programs that rebuild strength and focus, backed by clinical therapies that work. As CEO Christopher Dickey says, clients do not just get sober, they come alive again. If you are ready, or someone you love is, start today. Visit PeakStateRecovery.com or call 501-881-2087. Peak State Recovery. Real treatment, real change.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time, and Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook, or Floyd'sMeatandSeafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Jay Vandover, Steve Ferguson, or Alex Blake in Little Rock today.
Thursday, the Zone was at Oaklawn Hot Springs for the Broyles Award presentation. 4 of the finalists joined us on the air, as well as Mark May and Holly Rowe. It's always a good time in Hot Springs. Another good time to be had Friday as the Zone goes to Ava Bella Day Spa. Dee Dee will tell you about all the things you can pick up for the special person in your life. We'll also have birthday trivia thanks to Brewskis, the Red White Report thanks to UAMS Health, and What's on Tap thanks to Flyaway Brewery. That's all Friday in the Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David Bazzel.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
Oh, my God.
You know, now, Roger, what's funny because it irritates you. You're hearing yourself and you're like, I just cannot believe I delivered
It's
that.
at points like this that I get on the Middleton Heat and Air text line and say and start calling me names.
Glad you're with us. It's 7:06. We're here in the lobby, back again today. We were here yesterday. Look how beautiful it is today. My gosh, what a great day.
My sweet hometown, Hot Springs is.
Had the 30th Broyles Award last night. Jeff Hildebrand hanging out with us, too, with Centennial Bank, and also as chairman of the Broyles Award. You got the High School Broyles Award tonight. That's coming up. Almost 40 states represented here, and Joey McGuire, the head coach at Texas Tech, is going to be speaking at that. Speaking of head football coaches, we're going to have Ryan Silverfield at 8:15. He's sort of making the tour and jumping on shows, so we'll see how he is doing and what he's got to say. And, boy, we got everybody playing. You know, we mentioned UCA going for win number 10 this weekend. You got the Trojan baseball season kicking off today, just like the Razorbacks. Razorbacks, first of all, they're playing basketball tomorrow night. That's at Auburn. I mean, against Auburn at home. The Razorbacks play tonight at 7 against Oklahoma State in baseball. TCU Saturday night. Sunday, you got 2:30 Texas Tech, and then Monday, Charleston State.
Charleston. Fraternity.
By the time we get back for next weekend, it will be we'll have a lot to cover. It is the day before Valentine's. Jeff, have you gotten everything taken care of for Deanna?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've gotten everything taken care of. In fact, I told her last night she was talking about needing something, and I said, honey, right now you're working on Valentine's Day 2028. Yeah. So,
how about that? Yes. How about that? There's a couple things, too, I want to bring up, Roger. I don't know why. I saw where 44 years ago on this day, Loverboys Working for the Weekend peaked at number 29 on the pop chart.
44?
So that song, wasn't that the song where Patrick Swayze and
I think you're right.
Chris Farley.
Oh my gosh! I got to think, is that the song? It was
YouTube. That's incredible. Yeah.
Way to go, man.
I got to think too. We need to have that like a Friday song too. Have that somewhere that we play there. Everybody's working for them because it's actually a good song.
It is.
True. But now when we think about it, we always think of Patrick Swayze.
Well, you do more than I do.
Oh, it's cowbell. Oh my God! They started dancing. Da 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 da.
You were so good. No, it was you. You're good. You're so good.
That's right.
I think the fun part on that as well. It won't stop, Todd. Let us get this.
Right. They only picked 29. I thought maybe it would have gone a little bit higher on the charts than that.
Yeah, it's the Kevin Nealon, because he's one of the judges. I think we'll have to find the audio where he goes, after thinking about it and looking at it, sorry, we appreciate, I don't know what their names were, but Chris Rutherford coming in, but what's his name? You're more our style. You're more our type. Your physique and all, whatever. It was just the way he broke it down. At least in my mind, that's the way I hear it.
The way that the character between Farley and Swayze, just how they were going back and forth.
You're going to get it. No, it's going to be you.
He didn't have his shirt on. His gut was just hanging out. And
they both complimented each other.
Also, another song that we love to play, and I think Weather Ninja covered this, One Bad Apple. You remember that one? It was 1971, Jeff Hildebrand, that the Osmonds hit that. That was at the time. Listen, that was the number one song in America back in 71 when we were all 7 or 8 years old. This was your number one charting hit this day, 71. I like the little ditty, to be honest with you, Raj.
I think all the songs that I liked of the Osmonds, Donnie didn't sing them. Crank it up, Todd. That's Donnie.
That's it. How about that pitch voice? Thank you, Todd. Along the same lines, some birthdays today we'll get to a little bit later. Tennessee Ernie Ford, 16 tons. What a great song that is. Yep. Peter Tork of the Monkees, Last Train to Clarksville. Wow. And then one of my favorite, of course, Coach K.
Well, he was the monkey. I don't know. I mean, Peter was just.
He was. They all sang, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think it was Mickey and Davey did all the singing.
Yes, Peter was a bassist, but I thought they all sang.
Well, they did.
A couple great sports birthdays today. Coach K. Mike Krzyzewski. Is he still number one on the wins list?
Right? Yeah.
Who's Todd? Do you know?
I don't know if he is.
Is it a girl now? Is it a lady coach?
Well, as far as men, I think Todd, are you there?
I'm here. I'm trying to look that up for you.
He's up there.
It's okay. Yeah,
Calipari's up there.
Well, it's got to be Coach. It's got to be Coach K.
It probably is Coach K. Coach Barnes from Tennessee's up there, and.
Yeah, a couple of sports birthdays, too, I want to mention. I think this, Roger, was one of the cool names of all time. Sal Bando. Remember Sal Bando played for the Oakland A's?
Oakland A's, yeah.
Sal Bando. Your name is Sal Bando. You better be pretty good at sports.
You're in every Scorsese movie.
Another one of my great name is this is an actor having a birthday today, Bo Svensson.
Big Bo.
Bo Svensson.
You know who Bo Svensson is? He still comes out because they've uncovered that Buford Pusser was actually.
Yeah.
So Bo is. I've seen Bo on several things come out and just to see him. I liked him as that. I don't. And the only other movie I saw him in, it was either North. I think it was North Dallas 40. Is the movie he was in, and I think he picked up one of the guys or picked up a girl.
Picked up a girl and threw her in the swimming pool. He was picking up TVs and
you know what I hate? Bo's got Holly Rowe on there. Holly's missing the horses. What in the world, man? Come on. We need to. She needs to be watching right. My mother just is watching from her room, and she goes, "What a beautiful sight watching those horses." I'm telling you, I think it's one of the coolest things. It's worth the price of the room just to get to see that. And
odd numbers.
Yeah. So Anyway, so is that what it is? Let me tell you what. Listen, I am right by. I am the closest room to the elevator in the casino level, And I thought it would be a little bit crazier because I've done that before, and I couldn't hear. Of course, I was so tired last night, I wouldn't hear anything anyway. Yeah, it was fun. Jeff went out on the gambling room floor at the casino, and you saw a few of our guys out there.
Yeah, a few of our coaches, I'm sure, making donations to the.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah, Don Grisham was also out there, and we love Don. What a great guy he is. You saw Drew and the boys, and it was a big crowd. It was a big crowd, and today we're talking about love movies, the best rated romance movies. So I'm just going to give you the top 10 on the top list I have. One is Passengers, which is a horrible one to be number one. This is a horrible movie.
I don't know the movie.
It's with Christopher Platt. No, they get stuck on a spaceship to get. It's horrible. It's the most depressing movie. Number 2, Titanic. Number 3, Forrest Gump.
Sure.
Yeah, what was Ginny?
Yeah.
Is that right, Ginny?
I don't know what love is.
Here's what The Princess Bride. I guess I didn't realize that was
looking for the chick. Yeah, he went to find the princess.
Sound of Music. I didn't think of Sound of Music as a love story. I thought it was a family trying to.
It turned into one.
Yeah,
it turned into one when dude, started.
The Von Erich side.
Yeah, he starts hitting on his head. He starts doing the help. That would be against the law today. You can't be doing that to your subordinate.
This is a movie I've not seen. At least everybody said it's one of the great ones, and I think you're going to tell me, Jeff. I think it has to do with Alzheimer's and what we were talking about last night with the Broyles were The Notebook.
Yeah.
See, I've not seen that.
Was that what that book? Was that what that movie?
Have you not seen it?
Oh, you need to see that.
The Notebook is apparently one of the most significant.
Wes Sutton, everybody.
Wes Sutton carrying his.
So it's about Alzheimer's.
It has a part of it, a love story, but ties into it. You need to see it. It's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it goes back in time and present time back in time.
Is that James Garner?
It is.
Is he in it?
That's right. Yeah.
And then
Rachel
Ryan,
McAdams and Ryan Gosling.
Okay. That's the younger version. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes, go there and grab her and say, Bo, let her go back and watch the darn horses. Wes Sutton was one of 2 people that we gave honorary plaques to, Jeff Hildebrand being the other for Jeff's 20 years of service to the Broyles Award, and Wes 30 years. And, can you believe it? You've been doing that for 20 years?
No, cannot believe it. I figured y'all had gotten rid of me.
Well, when you said that you'd been with the Broyles Award longer than your wife.
Yeah. Long, that's right.
Yeah. 661-1037. Now, somebody said Pride and Prejudice. I saw that on the list, and I just a Silver Linings Playbook.
I guess there's chick factor in there.
Yeah.
Smoking the Bandit.
It's also today is Galentine's Day, and one of the what do you think the best Galentine's Day movie? There's one that stands out to me that's on it's on most lists.
Yeah, you said The Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaids was on there, but there's another one when you think of 2 girls hanging out together.
Thelma and Louise.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
661. Yeah, have a seat, Wes.
I've never seen that either. I don't think
Wes.
I've seen that.
All right. So, guys, here's your top 5 or your list of winningest all-time men's college basketball coaches.
Okay.
Mike Krzyzewski is number 1. You were right about that.
How many wins?
According to this list, 1,202.
Okay.
Jim Boeheim is number 2 with 1,015.
Okay, so 100 behind him.
Rick Pitino would be number 3 according to this list. He sits, if you include games that have been vacated, he's at 904.
Yeah, but you can't include those.
Could he catch him? Because if Coach K's at 1,200, he'd have to win 300 more games. No, there's no way Rick's going to catch him. No. Even if he wins, he'd
have to win 30 a year. I mean, that'd be
for a decade.
For a decade.
Yeah. And I don't think
Roy Williams is number 4 at 903. Bob Knight is number 5 at 899.
Hey, back up just a second. So, what does Calipari have without with the vacated ones?
Oh, that's going to be another Google search.
That's what I'm asking
about that.
No, okay, I want to know. Is he 10th? Is he 11th?
I think he's somewhere around there, Roger.
Okay, yeah. Just like Jeff said, though, you got to count it.
Speaking of Coach Calipari, he is 6th on this list with 895.
Okay, well. I don't think the number of games he got vacated would affect it too much.
I'm sorry. I thought that's who you said was
said
third.
Coach Cal.
He
was talking about Pitino.
Okay, I thought that's
Coach
who you said.
Cal, I think, had 60 games or so that vacated.
Is that right?
Yeah, 2 different stops.
Well, if he's at 890, he's darn close. Listen, Cal could catch him.
No, Cal ain't going to catch him.
Well, listen, if he's at 900 now,
right? I like your heart, but he ain't going to do it.
Again, he's 330.
Listen, he'll be
1,200. That's 300. That's 10 years.
He's only 66.
Well, he's not going to do it in Arkansas.
You need to back off.
I'm telling you right now.
Negative.
Listen, you're upset that Bo's got Holly. Don't get mad at me.
Let it go, Bo.
And he's stuck with Wes and I. I mean, he's upset.
Yes, let her go watch the horses. Yeah, what's it? Are you supposed to be meeting her down here?
No.
Okay.
He just came to say hi to me.
Wes Sutton is our good buddy and an avid listener. Both of you guys listen to the show. We appreciate that. And,
Avidly.
What did you say?
Is it avidly?
Oh, and Wes has been in charge of the travel for Broyles War for 30 years. The first year you picked up our selection committee, which was Bo Schembechler, Darrell Royal, Vince Dooley, Dick McPherson. Was there one other besides that? Grant Taft. Grant Taft, yeah.
And I borrowed my dad's Suburban just so we could get them all in the same.
You had them all in the same car.
Well, congrats on 30.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what's it been like? He deals with these guys more than anybody over the years.
We've never really had any major travel problems. That's coming in from all over the country was always a worry.
Yeah.
But weather never got us. And then recently with the direct flights into Hot Springs, that's really changed.
Yeah, the private flights. I tell you, the only one that I regret, that I'm disappointed. We had 1 year, we had Lee Corso coming in, and it was one where they knew the storm was coming. And so we went ahead and canceled the Broyles Award and moved it later after. This was, I think y'all were involved. Rotary wasn't.
No, I think that was before me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, and so it was the right move because we could not have gotten anybody in, but we lost Corso. We couldn't get him the backside where we rescheduled, so I hate that. And what did you think of last night?
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody would have been a satisfactory winner.
I think so. Any of those guys could have, yeah. You can make the argument.
Maybe the strongest group that I can remember.
I think so.
I've never seen 4 defensive coordinators have those kind of gaudy numbers all together, and they were all in the playoffs. They all were, the only difference was that the Indiana was, good. And he made the point, Brian Haynes, the winner from Indiana, he said, listen, our offense was pretty darn good, too. It sort of helps each other. So, it's sort of a – you think about it, it's subjective. It's the most subjective thing around. But, and those guys will be NFL or college head coaches. There's no question.
Were you on your typical call with the selection committee?
No, it's done differently now.
Okay.
That was one of the ways I used to, Roger. I don't know if you know that the difference is we used to where we would just get on the phone. Coach Broyles would, all right, let's talk about who we think should be a finalist and who should be a winner. And we would vote like that. Well, there's too many voters now. We've got 40, and so we missed that element where Schembechler's arguing about his guy or Vince Dooley says it should be this particular coach. So, but I think it was the obvious choice. With what they did.
If Miami wins is probably their guy.
You certainly say that, Roger. Yeah. That's right. I think whoever but Patricia had the best numbers. But they all had great numbers. The difference with Patricia lost 8 guys from the year before.
Yeah.
So he goes with a brand new defense, and they're historic lows what he did. But they lost 1 game, and it was the Indiana. And it shows. And how about what I love what Brian Haynes said about the stars.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't. And it's in a world where that's all we care about. Here's the guy winning a national championship. I don't really care. I don't care about
he said, "What stars?
Yeah. What's a star?" Yeah. We've always wanted to say that, but they showed how you can do it. Nobody's been able to do it because we're looking at Kirby Smart and Alabama and all the 5 stars, but they were like, they don't care. And I love that because you know what? The guy who was in the Super Bowl was, got 3 offers out of high school, and he's a Super Bowl MVP now.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you they don't have it figured out.
No.
Now, they get a lot of them right, but it also shows they get it wrong. So. And it'll be interesting to see. What did you think of some of the videos from the former winners and stuff last time?
Those were great.
I thought Kirby Smart's was wow. Yeah. That was powerful. I said Kirby, it was a game changer for him winning the Broyles Award. He made the point. He said, if you're going to be a great head coach, winning the Broyles Award gives you
got to go this path.
Yeah, gives you a great lift going that direction. Of course, he also said the best guy doesn't always win. He hadn't been happy about some of his guys not winning.
Boy, you know what?
Do you remember he said that?
Yes. He's still sticking it to you.
Yeah, Dan Lanning, he will never forgive us about that. Like, Coach, I said we didn't vote. We weren't the voters. We wanted Dan to win. Josh Gaddis, was the winner from Michigan. He gets fired the next year at Miami when he leaves Michigan.
Listen, speaking of which, Michigan, you got to give it up to a pigskin preacher again.
Oh, I know.
He takes that prayer, takes it to the end.
Holly, you have got to go to your room, Holly, and see the horses. They're out there. Yes, you go. Yeah, you go. Good to see you. Yeah, you go have fun, and that's why we wanted to have you here to enjoy the horses in the morning. So. Holly Rowe, the hardest working person
everyone.
in broadcasting.
She goes.
She's a dynamo. She's a rock star. And a kind heart, nice person, giving back. Just a great person to deal with.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like it, but then on the other end, you don't know. I don't know.
Well, they said that about you. They really
I know they do.
know.
I've been typecast.
6611037 West. Do you have a romance movie? It's Valentine's Day that's a favorite of yours.
I hate to say it would probably be Oh Yeller.
Somebody's already said that. What about this one? This is a classic one. Maybe one of the greatest scenes in romance movies, Ghost. We mentioned Patrick Swayze working on the weekend, but that was the one where it was
absolutely
Demi Moore, the pottery.
Absolutely. When she
listen,
when she drops that tear.
So Brady says Cal is 67. You sent me that email yesterday.
I told you
according,
67.
According to Wikipedia, he's 66.
No, go look at Wikipedia again. If you're doing their numbers, he's born in 1959. 59
it said
to 26
says
67.
Did I not text it to you?
You did, and I texted back to you, and I said he's 67. Read it.
Did it not say 66?
No, it said 67.
How in the world? How in the world?
Hey, go back to love movies. Love Actually.
Any movie with love in it, right?
There's so many different love angles in that movie.
Absolutely.
So,
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, that's great. That is great.
How about the love story here, just from our?
How about the movie Love Story?
Yeah, there
you go.
Gone with the Wind.
The love story between Roger and Joe Klein. That's a powerful one.
You know, I'm gonna be
Thin
honest
line
with you.
between love and hate.
It's there. It's there. It's there. I know it, and I tell you what, if he'd only unblock my phone, where we could talk more, and prove it. Dana knows.
Here's one. It says 51st Dates. I remember that with that was with Adam Sandler and
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. Streetcar Named Desire with Brando. I'm leaning on for that one.
You go all, but
Stars Born, Streisand and Christopherson.
All of the Stars Born movies. You've got all the Wizard of Oz.
There is. What about
Wicked? What about Wicked 2?
Smokey and the Bandit.
That's
A great love story there.
A love story all over the place.
The Hunger Games trilogy.
Listen, Todd, I don't know about those.
Now you're going deep, Todd.
Rebecca said when Harry met Sally.
Sure, of course.
That's trifecta of. But you just sound like Chuck Barrett there, didn't you? Or were you circling the drain?
Anytime you have a movie with Billy Crystal,
Chuck Barrett was on the show West this morning. He was on the show.
They opened their show with us.
They didn't have
mail.
Yeah, you got. That's all that trifecta.
Great.
Yeah. But so Chuck and Bo came in here because their stuff wasn't working. So people are starting to text us, bro. Roger, talk to Chuck about Chuck.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want to offend him.
I would not want to offend. I wasn't afraid to do it. I would not want to offend. Got it. Tombstone. Love story. Tombstone.
Yeah, somebody said the proposal. Which one is that one? What's the proposal?
Sandra Bullock. Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds. Now Roger, you know this
is
his
assistant. Yeah.
Roger, I know you've done this with Sam. This is one of your great movies. At the very end, especially the scene that every woman wants to do. There's two.
Is it Jerry Maguire?
It's not Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
So there's two movies that I know girls. Even though one was sort of an edgy one.
Get Out
with Richard Gere,
Officer and a
First of all,
Pretty
Woman. Both of those.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Absolutely.
Every woman.
Samantha and I have role played both of those movies.
Every woman wants to be carried out of the
Guys do too.
Where does she work at? What do you call it? The
factory.
The factory. And dress whites.
Yeah.
And how about that? Both of those, when you said that, I didn't realize both with Richard Gere movies.
Richard Gere, yeah.
I remember he was, and those came out not too far away from each other. And of course, every girl who was a prostitute wants to have the story of her and Richard Gere.
Right. I mean, she still had a heart. She was a prostitute with a heart.
We'll take it. Somebody says Notebook, not even close. I don't know if I want to go sad though, because I know what's. I'm gonna tell you, I know what's going to happen there. I know what's coming. Last night, Jeff got a little emotional talking about his losing his mom, and it reminded us why we're doing the Broyles Award. You lost your mom to Alzheimer's, and then Coach Broyles' second oldest son dies 2 days ago of Alzheimer's.
Yep.
Coach Broyles, when Coach Broyles started his effort to support Alzheimer's caregivers, it was because he lost his wife
Barbara. Yeah.
And I remember he was still fine at that time.
Yeah.
And of all the things, for him to turn around and die from that same complication, 100%. I'll never forget, this is one of the last times I saw him, because Betsy said, if you want to come and say bye to Coach, you probably need to do it now, because we're losing more of him each day. So I go up there, and I'm sitting in the living room, It was really amazing watching Betsy manage him, if you could. So
she used the playbook.
That's right. About every 10 minutes, a coach would go, Betsy, am I speaking Saturday night? I'm speaking Saturday night, aren't I? She goes, no, Dad, no. She goes, no, it's only August. You got a lot of time. He said, good. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. And all of a sudden, 15 minutes later, we would Groundhog Day, and it would be the same thing. And Betsy, every time she would do, and that's got to be tough. You know, a caregiver. And there's people that are listening now that are caregiving to their family right now. And it is, and then it's bad enough, Roger, you've got that mental strain. Then the person doesn't know you as well, you know. And that's the sad thing. It is a ugly, horrible disease. Yeah. And last night, $200,000 was raised because you had coaches that offered up $110,000, $120,000 of their money. And I know people go, oh, they got more money than that, babe. Well, at least they gave some, and they were able to match it.
That's right. Well, how much did you give? When people say that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I thought you were looking at me going, how much did you give?
No. Don't ask me.
Somebody says American Gigolo. I don't know. I never watched that one. I just know
it was the love story.
Oh, Urban Cowboy.
There's a lot of love
Urban Cowboy?
Urban Cowboy. Oh, yeah.
American Gigolo was exactly what he loved a lot.
Dumb and Dumber? Is that?
Yes.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, there it is right there. There it is. Wait a minute. Did you say Urban Cowboy?
Yes. Yeah. Somebody says here the love-hate story between Roger and Terry Bradshaw. It is a love-hate.
You know what? And I know what it is with Terry, and it's sad what he's become.
Debbie says message in the bottle. I haven't seen that.
Hadn't seen it. Mike Mobley, a man's man who is admitting right now, message in a bottle.
What about? Okay, I haven't seen that. Grease. Grease is a love.
Yeah, you bet it is.
All right, listen, guys, don't screw it up this weekend.
Sandy, when he sings Sandy, oh Sandy.
Did they? I can't remember what. Did they get together at the
Yeah,
end?
they fly off and chitty chitty bang bang.
Listen, Jeff Hildebrand's over here.
Hey, I go watch chick flicks.
I can tell. You're a movie guy.
My wife and I, we love going to movies.
Did you not see the sensitive part about him last night? And for everybody that sees Jeff on the courts as a referee, you got to use his sensitivity now. You got to talk to him about movies. Get in his pocket.
Remember, Roger, I just used 2 feelings last night, so I'm good for 10 years.
That's it.
Yeah.
From Heath Helton, personal message. He said, Jeff is a good man and serves our community and state with the utmost professionalism. Glad to know him, and congratulations on the recognition for his hard work with the Broyles Award. Take care, my friend. Have a great weekend. Yes, he's exactly right. I'm going to make sure and get a picture of both these guys. Both these guys here in front, Roger, they both have given 20 and 30 years to the Broyles Award.
Which is how much altogether.
And they don't have to do this, but they've done it, and they have passion. They all appreciate Coach Broyles' legacy. It was sort of surreal for me to be up there last night thinking, we are 30 years down the road still doing this. I just, you don't think about that when you start it. One of my favorite stories is when Betsy or Molly asked me the other day, she said, I bet you were so scared and nervous, or not scared, but you were really nervous when you were meeting Coach Broyles and Wilson Matthews to pitch. I said, no. So I was prepared. I went in there. I had done my homework, and they came at me. They came at me with question, can you do this? What about this? I was ready for everything. And by the end of it, they go, okay. And then Coach Broyles uttered the famous phrase. Right. Now, David, this is the only thing now, you cannot ask any company for money that gives to the Razorback Foundation. They're off limits. Yeah, and I said, sure, Coach, no problem. I walked out and said, that's everybody. That's everybody.
Everybody.
And then that's why I had to go to the bank to get a loan. I couldn't get any money.
That's so fun.
Yeah, Joe Ford, I'll never forget, I was in the elevator with him for the hotel fame, and I was saying, I'd sent him a letter, and I ran into him. He said, I said, David, it's real simple. I can cut you a check for $75,000, or I can cut a check to Coach Broyles and the foundation for $7,000. I said, I know the answer, Joe. It's quite okay. Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. Come back if you want to be a part of the show. 661-1037. We're at the beautiful Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. Horses are running today, Raj.
Oh yeah, bro.
It is a beautiful day, and
it's going to be a gorgeous day.
It may rain a little bit tomorrow, but hey, it's Valentine's Day. Make sure you take care of your significant other. We've got another event tonight. We got the High School Broyles Award. Wes, you're in charge of all the travel. We're getting everybody in and out tonight.
At breakfast today, we're reconfirming everybody's and if they had changes or everything, but it should be smooth.
Ryan Silverfield coming up at 8:15. We'll also visit with Danny West, Heather Baker, R.J. Hawk, and more. So do not go away. Little monkeys right here. 7:30 here on Morning Mayhem.
Hawks Homes presents the Morning Mayhem Razorback Review. In business for 39 years, Hawks Homes offers custom-built, manufactured, and modular homes. Find them at hawkshome.net.
This is Sports Center.
It's opening day for Division I college baseball teams across the country, and there's a full slate of games involving in-state teams on Friday. The number 5 Arkansas Razorbacks begin the season with 3 games at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. That's part of the Shriners Children's College Showdown. The Razorbacks will send right-hander Gabe Gackel to the mound when they face Oklahoma State at 7 o'clock. Gackel went 4-2 with a 4.42 ERA and 19 appearances last season, including 9 starts. Pre-game coverage can be heard right here on The Buzz, starting at 6:30. The other 4 in-state Division I teams all start their seasons at home. UCA gets things started when they host Louisiana Monroe. UAPB is at home, so are the Little Rock Trojans and ASU. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll become mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 66 degrees. Tonight, the rain showers will start, but particularly after midnight. It's a 60% chance of rain overnight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain and a high of 65. Plus, Saturday and Sunday will turn out to be windy days. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families presents Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, March 1st at 3:30 at the Jack Stevens Center at UA Little Rock. Arkansas Advocates works for an Arkansas where every child and family has every opportunity for success. Central Arkansas Soup Sunday benefiting Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families, March 1st at 3:30. Tickets are available at aradvocates.org and at the door.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
Robert Tellez is running for Pulaski County Circuit Judge.
What's that name again?
Robert Tellez.
Spell it.
R-O-B.
No, his last name.
Oh, T-E-L-L-E-Z.
Oh, yeah, Robert Tellez. He's great. Catholic high graduate, undergrad at Duke, top of his class from Bowen Law School. He'd be an excellent judge.
I know. That's why I'm voting for Robert Tellez.
Well, however you say it, Robert will be a great judge.
Paid for by Robert Tellez for judge.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Some people say a man is made out of mud.
All right, 7:37. We're here at Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. That's Tennessee Ernie Ford. What's the year this song come out, Raj?
Oh, I don't know. Let's say 1957.
What do you
get? I'm gonna throw it out. Let me look it up.
We are joined by Jeff Hildebrand, who's the chairman of the Broyles Award, a successful 30th banquet last night, and Wayne Smith joins us, the GM of Oaklawn. Good morning, Wayne.
Good morning, fellas.
Fun night last night, great night, beautiful. Room looked great, food was outstanding. Saw the chef came by. Not your typical banquet food, man. The steak was
fantastic.
Yeah,
we don't do typical here.
No,
no
you
sir.
don't. You
no,
don't.
Sir.
And so it was, obviously all the coaches were great. Holly Rowe was great.
1957.
1957. Holly was down there on Bo. I was like, Bo, let her go. She needs to be watching and I didn't want, we could have got her on the show. I said, no, Holly, go to your room and watch the horses.
Yes.
And that's what my mother's waking up. She's singing how beautiful it is. I'm telling you, it's really one of the cool things. When you say, when we make these lists of cool things to do in Arkansas, well, that's one of the cool things to do anywhere in this country is get your room at Oaklawn while the horses are there.
Yes.
And watch them do the training every morning.
May I say that your mom is precious?
Yeah, well,
precious.
Yes.
She is such a sweet woman. Holly Rowe was next level.
Yeah, I agree.
That actually took this to a whole nother gig, man.
Yeah.
This was unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought
I truly enjoyed it. That was just even though it went a little long.
Yeah.
Some folks talk a little much, but I thought that segment with Holly, going on the floor, talking to coaches, and then ultimately going up and interviewing, next level. Just unbelievable.
You know what it reminded us? It reminded us because she was going places that we wouldn't have known because she's covering these guys all year and covering them for years.
Yes.
So she was going back, going, I remember this happened, on the field a few years ago, and so she's a pro and really kind person. We talked about Coach Pittman getting a huge response.
Again.
I mean, everywhere he goes,
Last
in the
week
chamber.
he got a standing ovation. Honestly, it went on for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw him and Jamie afterwards, and I can still say, they seem to still sort of be a little surprised that that's the reaction. I said, well, y'all need to quit being surprised because that's what you're going to get.
That's exactly right.
Because he's a likable guy and always has been, and at the end of the day, plus he's staying here, he's living here, he loves the state,
Right, and he got a raw deal.
Whoa, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Say it. Go after him, Wayne. Go after him.
Seriously, the administration decides that they're going to give everybody money. I guarantee you, Coach Pittman would have been in the playoffs at some point if he had the same amount of money that this new coach is getting.
I think it's fair. Because
Sorry,
it's terrible that they held out.
Well, he did.
I mean, the frustration the fans had to go through.
Hunter Yurchek did come out and admit that he did not give
the day he fired him.
I know.
It's kind of like anyway. I'm not gonna get.
Well, of course, you're dear friends with Sam, and he lives here. You see him over here quite a bit. He loves coming over here and watching the concerts.
Yes, he is. He's loving. Doesn't he look 15 years younger?
Oh yeah, looks great. He's lost weight.
Just money. Anyway.
Speaking of visual of appearances, that's what I'm saying. The two guys, Weatherman and Brian Haynes, they are two tough-looking dudes.
Yes.
To where, that's what I can see them being head coaches. No, and listen, I think that Shield Wood guy. You saw how fired up he was in his video, and
I loved his first comment because I thought the same thing everybody did. It looks like I'm always yelling.
What did you see the progression in his defenses?
Yeah,
like that Texas Tech defense is real. That's a real deal.
They went from rank out of 132 teams in college football last year, before this past year, in 2024, they were ranked 121st out of 130 in giving up points. This year they were third. In 1 year, he took a defense that was the worst. And almost made him number one. It's the biggest.
Pretty much the same players.
It's well, I don't know about that. Now.
Well,
I was about to say Texas Tech brought in some. They spent
a little bit of money.
They spent $7 million on the defensive line. But it is what it is.
But how about Patricia though?
Another one.
Patricia comes in.
I know.
Lost 8 players.
Yeah, he's
out of 11.
Yeah.
From a top defense, and actually made it better.
I will say this. You're right. I will say this. The guys he's coaching with, the guys he's coaching are all NFL guys.
Oh, no doubt.
So now that's what's interesting about Brian Haynes at Indiana. He got there and said last night, I don't care about the stars.
Yep.
And none of his guys were the 5 stars.
Signetti in general.
You
know what? Look, Indiana, it is what it is, right? But Signetti, you got to give the guy credit. He turned the program around.
I love the fact, Wayne. I love the fact that we don't care about the stars.
Yep.
No, telling me you're a good person, you got character, you have discipline.
Yeah.
You're going to learn what to do.
No doubt.
We always would hope that
It's pretty
would happen.
simple. I win. Google me.
That's exactly. We always thought, we would hear that. Well, this team finally did it. They proved it. They go, we're going to prove that.
But who has that bravado?
I know.
Get up there and say that, right?
I know.
Say that deal.
It's also Valentine's Day or
Yes.
Valentine's Day today, Valentine's Day tomorrow. You're getting rave reviews on your Astro Spa from everybody, Holly,
Thank
and everybody's.
you.
And so I was going to say, what is Wayne Smith when you think of a romantic movie? Is there any? You and Audrey, do y'all have like a favorite that y'all? Look at. See,
Roger help.
You know what? I guess the first one, Secretary.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
There is a love theme in that between Kelly McGillis and Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Love story. We already talked about that. Titanic. Somebody says Brokeback Mountain. Now, listen, we know.
Please, yeah. They threw that out.
Somewhere in Time. I don't know about that.
Oh no, you know what? That's an excellent one because it's based on a true story.
Oh, what's the one in Sleepless in Seattle?
Those Sleepless in Seattle. You've Got Mail. Those are all around the same time.
The Somewhere in Time. That's Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour, and he goes to and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but he goes to a hotel. I don't know if it's Victorian. I don't know what it is, but it goes to a hotel. It's modern times hotel. He sees a picture of a woman on the wall. Somehow he hypnotizes himself, does all kinds of stuff, and goes back in time to hang out with that chick. And then and then comes back. He falls in love with it and goes back. He comes back in time. So somewhere in time, he ends up hypnotizing himself or dying or doing whatever so he can go back in time. It's a weird story.
You're really into
But it's
this.
a love story.
Wow.
Well, because of the time travel. You know I'm a time traveler.
I didn't know that.
And that's based on a true story.
All right, how about
you know
this
what?
one? How about this one?
What?
So we mentioned that Richard Gere was in two great romances.
What were they?
You remember? So Pretty Woman. He and Julia Roberts, and then he was in You Lift Me
American
Up.
Gigolo.
No,
American Gigolo.
No,
he was.
I know, but
That's the other one.
You just get the officer and a gentleman.
Yeah.
Officer and a gentleman.
Mayonnaise.
That's it. So I'm going to give you one more. We have not mentioned it, and it's a great one. I don't think we've mentioned it. It's not Richard Gere. But we mentioned Patrick Swayze in Ghost. But what was another love story for Patrick Swayze?
Roadhouse. Miho.
Hey, for us it was.
It was.
No.
Hold on.
Oh,
come on.
Ghost.
No, we already said Ghost.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
another one. It's another one.
Wolverine.
You're going to go, oh, my gosh.
Hold on.
661-1037. Help out our guys here.
Ghost. He was in Ghost.
Just think of what was.
Oh.
No, hold on.
Got it.
What was Patrick Swayze good at besides acting?
Dancing.
Yeah,
with what's her name?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Hey, nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Nobody.
And what was that? What was the character's name? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Yes, you do.
I've only watched it one time. It was about 2 years ago. I was way behind.
You know what?
She had the nose job.
Because of the yeah. What was her name?
What was her name? Jennifer? No.
Yes. That's it.
Yes, Jennifer.
Is that right?
That Bill, Jennifer.
She
her daddy
messed up her nose. She corrected her nose. You don't even recognize her.
No, you don't recognize
I liked her better with her other nose.
That's right.
Everybody's going Dirty Dancing, Dirty Dancing.
What was her name? It was.
She was in Red Dawn 2 with him. I didn't know that.
Jennifer. Yeah, her dad.
Was there a love story in Red Dawn?
Yes, that was it. Yeah.
Nobody puts Roger in the corner.
Nobody puts her.
In your comments about Roger last night from the podium,
how fascinating was
that? Roger was floating. You said Roger's
still floating.
Roger's the only guy that we've had to this point at Oaklawn to have a residency here.
Well, why do you want to qualify?
You don't say at this point.
Well, in case he ever has anybody.
You don't qualify.
I didn't qualify.
No, you did not.
3 years running.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
3 years running.
Listen, that was. Listen, you mentioned me and Jeff, but you and you doing it. That was so awesome.
It was big.
I had to bring it to another level.
Let me tell you something. Right. You brought it to Johnny Carson, giving somebody the okay and come sit at the chair.
Yes.
That's what you did to me
That's why I said
night.
Nobody puts Roger in the corner.
Thank you, my friend. Very humble.
Right.
Very humble.
Very
humble.
How can we?
It was very nice.
The number one assistant coach.
You're the best.
And
that's what he gave me.
Right?
He said, we're here honoring it, and he gave me that award to be your assistant, my friend, and I take that with pride.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Wayne, thanks
Wayne.
again for
Thank
everything.
you.
It was you.
What's her name? It's Jennifer. Don't give me an initial.
Greg. Yes.
Her dad's name is Joel Gray. Dadgummit.
We got Ryan Silverfield coming up at 8:15. We've got the coaches' breakfast coming up too. I may not be able to get up there.
I'm walking by now.
But anyway, thanks as always, Wayne. It was a great.
Thank you.
Looking forward. We'll be back tonight for the High School Broyles Award. We got racing to watch this afternoon.
Right.
Spa treatments going on. Got to do a little Valentine's Day shopping.
Lots of restaurants tomorrow.
Yeah.
My wife. Listen, we're going brunch. We're going downtown shopping. There's a couple of places.
You going to brunch tomorrow?
Or today.
Today? Okay.
Take her today, and she wants to go. There's a couple places called Wrapped and Unwrapped. She wants to go shopping.
Well, how are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back with more. Don't go away here. Morning Mayhem at Oaklawn
Hey, folks, it's David Bazzel out here at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you, and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Oh yeah, we just had Christmas and now it's Valentine's Day. But don't worry, we still got you covered. You can do a Be Mine spa time, a 60-minute relaxation massage, and a specialized facial for $125. Or check out our couples therapy. Enjoy a hands-on couples massage workshop guided by a licensed massage therapist. We have all packages of sizes and gifts and candles and candy. Go to avabelladayspa.com and you can choose everything there or come see us. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day.
The Butcher Shop Steakhouse has always been your favorite go-to for those nights out with family and friends. But did you know they're also now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday from 11 till 2? And with a full menu featuring tenderloin salads, fried catfish, those famous shaved prime rib sandwiches, and everyone's favorite steak burgers. So whether it's dinner plans, watching the big games in the bar, or now even for lunch, it can all be found at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse.
Think Verizon is expensive? Think again. Anyone can bring their AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. So bring us your bill. Walk in, run in, pogo stick in, teleport if you can. Ride on the back of a rollerblading yak or fly in on the wings of a majestic falcon. Any way you can, bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal on the best network. Based on RootMetrics Best Overall Mobile Network Performance, U.S. Second Half 2025, all rights reserved. Must provide very recent postpaid consumer mobile bill in the name of the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Hi, Flo here to say that Progressive knows that life can change quickly, so it's good to have flexible coverage.
Oh, like when I have to take my ex off my policy.
Oh, sorry. But yes, we can do that.
And can you send them a message and tell them that they have trust issues that they need to work on?
We don't really get in the middle of these conflicts.
Also, can you let them know that I was faking interest in his band and it's probably time to grow up?
I'm not going to do it. Just know that with Progressive, you can easily make changes to your auto insurance because we know life changes.
Also, I'm staying in touch with his mom because she's absolutely lovely.
Bad idea.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This Valentine's Day, is your love feeling a little low? Is Cupid's arrow not flying quite like it used to? At Arkansas Urology, we help men get back their confidence with advanced men's health care and treatment options designed just for you. Because feeling good matters for you and your relationship. This Valentine's season, take care of yourself with Arkansas Urology. 501-219-8900 or visit ArkansasUrology.com. Arkansas Urology, helping men feel their best again.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. That's right, you heard it correctly. Schedule a residential interior project now, and CertaPro will cover the cost of paint and primer. Hurry, though, as these incredible savings only apply to jobs done in January and February, so make sure to schedule yours today. Since these are the slowest months, CertaPro just wants to keep great crews busy. It's that simple. Don't wait. Schedule today at CertaPro.com before the schedule fills up. That's Certa with a C, CertaPro.com. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
This is Trey Schapp. Tune in each Friday morning at 5:30 right here on The Buzz as I bring you From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. If you like to hear interesting stories about the game of golf, this is for you. You can also find it wherever you get your podcasts.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Roger, I don't know if they sell.
Rod race with the Fords and Lincolns was setting the pace. That story is true.
You can pipe that down a little bit. I don't know if they sell hot rod Lincolns at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, but there's one guy that would know, and that is Zippy, Chris Zender. Good morning, Chris. How are you? What's up, Zippy?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
No hot rod Lincolns at Fletcher, correct?
Yeah.
What do you have to sell this weekend that we need to know about?
We just got in our first two. We got them in yesterday. 550 horsepower Scat Pack 2-door Chargers, and they are unbelievable to look at. We posted some pictures online. We made a quick little video if anybody wants to get on our Facebook and check it out. But 550 horsepower, the race car's back.
And those range in price, what sort of a ballpark for those?
But this is the all-wheel drive with the high-output motor, and it's around $60,000. But it's fully loaded, leather, everything, and the big motor.
Oh yeah, what kind of colors are we talking, Zippy?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
So what kind of colors are we talking about?
We got Frank's favorite color. I got 2 red ones, and it's neat. From the factory, they come with a black painted roof, so it kind of breaks that look up.
Very, very nice. Yeah. Well, listen, I know it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so maybe a special Valentine gift for somebody, for a significant other, surprise your gal with a car or a truck. Maybe she's a truck girl. I don't know, but I guess you guys would do a Valentine's Day deal, right?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, if your wife's a Mopar girl and she likes the Challengers and the Chargers, will you bring her home this? It'd be hard to ever top that again.
Roger, it is sort of cool to see when people do give vehicles as gifts, whether it be Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthday, or whatever, the big bow.
Right.
Well, good, man. We always love to check in with you on Friday to see what you're got going on this weekend. I think today's going to end up being a nice day, Roger. You may get a little bit of rain tomorrow, but
no, it should be a complete washout tomorrow. But today's going to be.
You never know. Maybe it could be a little bit. You know what? Even with the washout so zippy, you can sell vehicles.
No, that's the beautiful part. You can't do anything else. You got to go get that vehicle.
Yes. All right, Zippy.
Come out and see us.
Yeah. You get out there and let me tell you, Zippy will not let you walk off that lot without getting a great deal.
Yeah, don't do it.
And Frank,
in spite of what I said.
That's right. Hey, David, last thing, we still got 0% on the Ram. So, it's not going to last forever. The manufacturer end up taking this deal away at some point in time. So if anybody's on the fence, don't miss out on the 0%.
Awesome. All right, Zippy, you're the best, buddy. Tell Frank we said hello. We'll talk to you next week, man.
I will. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thanks, buddy. Chris Zender, the Zippy man. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Again, you got a lot going on today. You got high school state wrestling that's going on at the Stevens Center. I think 9 o'clock. They start wrestling at 9.
Yeah, Christy was there at 5 o'clock.
That's Saturday. That's today and Saturday. And then you got baseball this afternoon. The Trojans. They play at 3 o'clock over at Gary Hogan Field. They play Eastern Michigan. Really curious to see if they take advantage of what happened at the end of last year with the playoffs. The Razorbacks play tonight in baseball. They're down in Texas, Arlington. Oklahoma State tonight at 7. TCU tomorrow night at 7. On Sunday, 2:30 at Texas Tech, and Monday, Charleston State. And then you got the softball ladies playing. They're down in, I think they're in Texas.
San Marcos.
They've got a gazillion games playing. Then you got the Auburn Arkansas game tomorrow night in Fayetteville, and then you got UCA going for their 10th win in a row, which would be. Listen, I don't know if they're going to lose another game. Again, I don't know how deep they will go in the playoffs, but they got something special brewing over there. So anyway, so you got a lot of things to choose from, Roger. It is Valentine's Day. Do you have your plans yet, Roger, for Valentine's Day?
Samantha, we're going to be watching the Grands tomorrow.
Okay, that's what you do for Valentine's Day?
No, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So to get this, so it'll be done because it's going to be raining in our neighborhood. Today, after the show, she wants to go downtown and have a brunch or a breakfast or something. And then we will walk up and down town shopping.
I like it.
And she's going to Raptor Unwrapped.
I like the love plans.
It's like Wayne was saying. It's almost like it's Will Ferrell in not Back to School? What was it called?
What was that? Is that Back to School?
No,
is that what it was?
No, was that Back to? No, that was Rodney Dangerfield. What was that?
What was it? Oh my gosh, Blue. But my boy Blue.
Yeah, my boy. Where he
we'll
goes,
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Now, see, tomorrow we're getting ready to go shopping. We're going to go to Kohl's and Home Depot. I don't know where we're going. I don't even know if we're going to have enough time. I don't know if we're going to have enough time. There's so much to do. What's the name of the movie?
I don't know. Coming up next, Ryan Silverfield, the head coach of the Razorbacks. We'll find out how things are going. Danny West at 8:30. After that, Heather Baker. R.J. Hawk. But, yeah, this is the second time we've had Coach on. We'll see what he's got to say. Don't go away. We're live from Oaklawn, where the Broyles Old school. Broyles Award was last night. The high school Broyles Award is tonight. So a lot of activities, Roger, happening everywhere. All right, don't go away.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Down south, a handshake.
Bray Cook told me yesterday that he's been hired to do to be like player.
Yeah. It's not like a full-time job.
It's not?
It's just sort of like a liaison kind of situation.
You think it's just a window dressing? You think he's really gonna?
No, I think like on game days or coordinating.
Yeah.
I just don't think you got to go sit in the office.
Have you already had Silverfield today?
No, right now. I mean, he's going on you. First thing I want you to ask is, how was the
I'm gonna do that. That's good.
Hey, who's the dude that come over and shake hands? Who's that guy that you introduced me to? Going upstairs now.
Where's he at?
He's facing us with Clayton. Who's that guy?
Steve Jansky. He was a former head football coach, I think at Fayetteville, and now he's the AD for the Fayetteville School District. Nice guy. Yeah. Can my mom walk down the track kitchen? It's too far. She can walk.
Can she walk?
Yeah. Is it too far?
It's not too far. It's at the end of the. You're just gonna have to get out of the parking lot. I mean, is she okay to walk? That's a W. To some people across the court and all that. I mean, he's probably one of the most regular guys ever was president.
I continue to laugh at all your stuff.
Yeah.
Years.
I know you do.
That mean you give me joy. You give me laughter.
That's
we're walking out of the gym at 9 o'clock the other night. I'm laughing at our bit on the ghost thing, laughing out loud.
Yeah,
it just gets to.
You do. You guys do.
It is.
What was the ghost thing again?
It's it's on my phone where I go. She goes, ask if a male spirit is here. You go, huh? Ask if a male spirit is here.
What?
I can't hear you. What? Ask if a male spirit. Okay. What? And the way I respond, it's
you scared the ghost. You went. She said, "That's the male spirit. Come on."
I said, "Come on."
Yeah, I mean, you didn't miss a beat. Come on.
It's great. It's
Come
great
on.
stuff. Hey, coming up in a few minutes, Ryan Silverfield.
Look at this guy.
Tony Ranchino coming in.
He's Tony R.
So Silverfield is on Bo and Chuck, I think, right now, and then he's jumping on us. He's gonna we'll have some fun with him.
He's got nowhere to go but up.
A little bit later, we'll also visit with Danny West, Heather Baker, R.J. Hawk. We're here at the beautiful Oaklawn Resort, Racing Casino Resort.
Shout out to your lady Debbie.
Lady Debbie, Debbie Wyman. Yep.
Yeah, she mentioned to me yesterday that she had a few people who were not going to be able to make it, and she asked me if I knew anybody that would want to come, and I offered a pair of tickets to a couple of people. Mike and Debbie Garner weren't able to come. I offered it to Jimmy and Ginger Coon, who come to trivia here, and you know Jimmy and Ginger.
Yeah, you bet.
They came. They enjoyed themselves, and Robert Denton as well. And he came with his lady.
Great. Awesome.
They did. They had a great time. Robert's got some great pictures with Quinn and Holly and all that, and they all had a great time.
Hey, Todd, so just be looking for Coach Silverfield around 8:15, calling on the hotline, if you will. I'm looking, Roger. So this is the Indiana football page.
Okay.
So, if you're an Indiana fan right now, everything is hot. So that's a great picture of Brian Haynes, the defensive coordinator. And you see there's Holly Rowe. Again, visually last night, look at it. That's a great shot, too, there. Look at that. That is outstanding. But it was a great night. Went a little long. We'll work on that. But it was so cool to see Holly Rowe do her thing and Mark May and see – Gus and Sam Pittman and Golish and Tim Banks and Al Golden back.
You know who I was tickled to see when I walked in? Wally Hall. I mean,
Wally was
mentioned
there.
Wally. You gave praise to him for all that he had done.
30 years, exactly right.
Great seeing Wally.
It's funny. Back then, I made the point that 30 years ago there was no. It really wasn't internet.
No social media.
Today we had internet, but I think it was at the very basic level. We were faxing things And so for Wally to write articles back then was a big deal.
Totally.
And so it certainly established some credibility, and he's been supportive ever since, which has been
great
really, really
seeing
good.
him.
And then you had Josh Pate, who's a rising superstar. Roger, for those and Todd, you saw Josh Pate last night, and he was just hired by ESPN. He's been doing his own thing. I think he was doing CBS and all that, but he's really. I'm telling you, he is going to catch fire next year. I'm just telling you. Because ESPN saw him, he was doing Get Up with Greeny and all that, and Feinbaum. They saw how good he was, and so he's been 2 years in a row. And then Brandon Marcello, who was an Arkansas guy, but the one Justin didn't like.
Right.
My dad wasn't a big fan either.
Yeah.
But he was here last night again. He's a national writer of note. He's also doing CBS stuff, and so it had a national feel to it because you had good people here. And I'm looking. There's Tom Schick. Memorial reception. Think of the sponsors, Tom Schick. Tom Schick, who Schick still, his son now runs at Patrick, but he would look at his watch and he would tip his watch to go, "Let's go, Bazzel. Keep let's keep this thing going." It was so funny, but those are the fun stories of the Broyles Award that I'll never forget. And then just the memory. Last night, Bruce Matthews, the son of Wilson Matthews.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought that was it was great to have. He'd never been to a Broyles Award. Never been to a Broyles Award.
Is that right?
Yeah, and so to see his dad on that statue and
that's awesome.
Yeah. Again, for those that don't know, I asked Coach Broyles at the time, who you want on the statue with you? Do you want Barry Switzer, Joe Gibbs, Jimmy Johnson, Hayden Fry, Johnny Majors, Raymond Barry? He said, "Well, Wilson." Didn't hesitate at all.
What a loyalty.
Yeah, no question, Roger.
Because that was his guy that he plucked right out of Central High
That's
School.
That's right. One of his first hires.
Yeah.
And, of course, at the time, Wilson Matthews had won 10 state championship, the mythical national championship in 57, 33 in a row.
Yep.
And it was probably the best hire he made because, let me tell you, he was so respected. And I tell you,
I didn't even think about that. We're talking about 1957.
Yeah, I know.
Central High.
I know.
1957 with all that's going on there.
I know. And maybe at that time too, maybe Wilson said, "I need to get it."
Might be a smart play to be plucked out of there like that, and then for Coach you to go and give him a who's who of all his other assistants.
Yeah, Roger. It's interesting. By the time he left, every player that played for Wilson Matthews just revered him. He could be the hardest coach out there, but you knew he loved you. He would get on you. He would drive you. He would grind on you.
Yep.
But you knew that he was doing it to make you a better player. So anyway, that was cool. I love seeing this shot of Haynes holding up the trophy.
Yeah.
Here we are 30 years later. It's funny, Roger, like the Heisman. This thing obviously is not on the Heisman level, but in terms of history, the Heisman started in 35.
Right.
So do the math there. What's that? Is that 90 years for the Heisman?
91?
So something like that. So if you're looking to hear at the Broyles, we'll say 30 years from now, it'll be 2055.
Right.
Would have been 60 years of coaches. Now, I will be 92.
Right.
You will be 92. Right. Will we be here at the Broyles Award in 2055? No, listen, you're going to be here.
I'm going to.
You're still going to have your residency. You're still going to be doing trivia.
My residency will be. They will have me. They will have me. What do you do? Cryocrypted. I don't know what it is.
Listen, you're going to be fit and happy, and we're going to walk in. How are we going to sound when we come in? We're going to be walking like bosses.
We're going to have. What? Here we come. Here we come. No. I don't know.
Yeah, it will be. Listen, we'll be 92. Listen, I met somebody last.
My mother lived to be in her 90s.
There was a gentleman there last night that was 90 or 91 that attended the Broyles Award. So why can't that be us? Think about this, Molly.
I don't know what. I ain't got that. I only have money to be able to live another year.
Yeah, Molly. Make sure and look on the call board so I can see if Silverfield is calling. But yeah, think of that. Molly, who's now in her 30s, will be in her 60s. It's just one of those things when you create something, you never think of what it's going to be 30 years from now.
And I forget. I know that the other family members have been there before. Maybe not as many of Betsy. I forgot about Betsy being a twin.
Yes, her twin sister was there.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I was obviously surprised to see that the late Hank Broyles, who passed away 2 days ago of Alzheimer's, his kids were there. And I think maybe
I didn't see the Broylesworth though. I didn't
see them either. Maybe they didn't make it. We heard they were going to be there. Another great name, of Arkansas tradition that we always love to recognize.
But saw Quinn, saw the coaches.
Yeah, saw Quinn.
Coach Pittman getting a standing O was fantastic. Well, not standing O, but getting the huge cheer that he got. For the whole thing. Mark May, just a quiet talker.
Yeah.
Seinfeld would call him a quiet talker.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he is 230. He's 6'6", and you go back and look at him when he played with the Redskins. He was huge. He was like 300 pounds or 290 or something, 285.
Yeah.
He looked like a different guy,
yeah.
And now he's kept his weight off.
Yeah.
It was really, really super impressive. So,
guys, I like the setup that it was up there. Now, again, it was almost. It was. Yeah. Now, you're a lighting guy, so I mean that's what you were talking about.
I thought
they turned the lights down on us a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe up there have a little bit more light on you
That
guys.
was not good. That's the only thing we get. One of the things. No, I agree because even Jessica said we couldn't see y'all on stage. And
sure.
I told him one time.
Y'all were in the dark.
I told him one time to turn it up, but I don't know why it was so dark like that. I just again.
But then for the game show portion of it to happen, I say because
when she goes down the crowd.
No, when she did what she did, that was cool. No, but when when Mark would get up to introduce the guys, the guys would get out of their cramp. The guys would get out of their seats, go backstage, get up on stage where she was at her perch, and then the lights would come on.
Yeah,
to me that was almost dating game.
It was.
So it's nice because it was. Then they illuminated it when the guest was up there. So I liked it. I liked the fact that she asked questions this year. I didn't know that until you mentioned it here yesterday.
I was going to do that
because the speeches they can get long and boring.
That's right. And that's why we decided to change.
No disrespect.
And I was going to do the Q&A. Roger was looking forward to it. And I thought, if we got Holly coming in, let's let Holly do them. I mean, she's the pro.
What did you have Holly coming in for?
We were just going to have her do something like going to the floor thing, doing that, maybe a little bit more, because I'd planned to do it because we didn't know if we
call.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. If we're going to bring Holly Rowe in.
I don't know. I didn't even know about bringing her in. So
and we did that sort of late. Last year we had Desmond Howard, who was the Heisman Trophy winner and MVP in the Super Bowl. I did Q&A with him last year.
You did Q&A.
Yeah. And so just it's a little bit different format.
Yeah. Kyle Deckelbaum did a great job.
He sure did, Roger.
I missed RJ's voice. I missed the hawking. But Kyle did a great job doing what he was doing. And of course, Jeff got up there and kept things going and kept it light and fun. So, yeah, it was all in all, it was a wonderful event. Thanks for the invite from Family Market. For David and,
great to see
Dana, absolutely.
Yeah, great to see
Steven
them.
And Boxcar Bridges.
Coming up next, we're going to visit with Ryan Silverfield while we're waiting. A couple of the birthdays we didn't get to, which is sort of Jerry Springer has birthday today. He died. I forgot he died 2 years ago. Yeah,
Where was he mayor of? What city?
Cleveland.
I thought it was Cincinnati.
Yeah, maybe.
Also,
a couple.
What's Cincinnati?
Thank you, Todd.
WKRP. Todd, check your text.
Randy Moss also birthday today, who was a Hall of Famer, and I think he just beat cancer. You know, our friend Shannon Lynn just beat cancer the other day. He rang the bell.
Congrats.
Are we best friends? Also, too, a couple other music birthdays. Oh, wait a minute, one other guy. I don't know if you saw this for the birthday, and I don't know why you and I think Neil McDonough. Neil McDonough, the guy who played Marty Broylesworth in the Broylesworth movie, The Greater.
Neil McDonough.
And he also was the guy that was in Band of Brothers.
He's also the guy that was is a bad guy. What the
they're going to the spa. They're wearing their robes. Yeah, how about that?
He was one of the guys in Tulsa King. He's in Tulsa
I haven't seen that. Yeah, he's a really good character actor. He could be a good guy. He could be a bad guy. He's 60.
He's
today.
A great bad guy. And he's got a great story. He will not have a love scene with a woman. But he'll cuss out like nobody's business.
Let's hit the fight song. And let's bring in the new Razorback head coach if we can.
Well, let me go find that
Todd Pierce.
Song,
Todd. Coach Ryan Silverfield joins us on the Hodges Glass Little Rock Glass Hotline. How you doing, Coach? Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great now that you've got you off the boring show with Bo and Chuck. You're going to have some fun with us. Just to let you know that. So they're right down the hallway from us, they were here at the Broyles War last night too. You know, it's funny, Coach. People may not know this. Maybe when your bio says it, but since I'm the founder of the Broyles Award, I know that in 2018 you were a nominee over in Memphis, if memory serves me right. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And what a great recognition. Listen, it's we all know the assistant coaches are the ones that make this thing go, and I appreciate everything you do and have done to recognize that and give it so much credit. I regret that I was not be able there last night and with you guys today, but a lot of duties to get done these.
You're fine, Coach. You were actually in Hot Springs, I guess, the other day speaking to the coaches clinic. So let me tell you what I heard. I heard that you did a good job. No surprise there. But this is what I asked some of the high school coaches. I said, tell me about what you thought of his assistants. And they all said, really like the detail that they got into it. I like the way they say they coach their kids as far as recognition, the small things, discipline. It was what I saw when Arkansas played Memphis, and your defensive players just were the high football IQ. So that's a compliment. I want to give that back to you as feedback. I know you just lost a defensive line coach to the NFL, and those kind of things happen. But anyway, those are the compliments that we're hearing about your assistants.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, listen, we've got a great staff, and the biggest thing is guys that when put together the staff, it wasn't just going after a bunch of name recognition. It was guys that have done it, that are going to pour into the players. They're going to coach them. They're going to hold them accountable. They're going to love them. They're going to be great teachers of the game. And ultimately, that's going to result in some positive things on Saturdays for us.
I played back in the early 80s, and it was obviously a different world back then. And so I saw one of your social media posts, not yours, but the football program post, and it was, guys, who's got the best nickname of this group? And what I realized, I don't know who any of these guys are. I mean, you have gotten used to this because you did it at Memphis last year. You basically got 70 new players that you have to meet in this transfer portal. They're from all over the country. Talk about the challenge of getting to know these guys and seeing them with boots on the ground now on campus.
Yeah, and you got to remember, even when I met the current roster guys that decided to stay, most of them, it was a 15-minute sit across the desk. Okay, what's your name?
Yes.
What do you like? What do you do? So, yeah, it's getting to know. I think right currently on the roster we got just about over 100 guys as it sits here today, and so getting to know them has been a lot of fun. I mean, we've got so many great young men that not only are great football players, but just fantastic individuals. And that was part of it when we were constructing this thing, is you could never lose sight of, like, oh, yeah, just go after the best players. But who's going to fit the locker room? Who's going to fit our culture? Who's going to work their tail off that they're going to be excited to be Razorbacks? And that's all part of it. And these guys are great. I mean, they've been bought in. We've been using the mantra all in. They've been all in. They're all about everything we want to do and doing the right way. They're handling their business on and off the field academically. It's been a lot of fun. And there's so many unique individuals that collectively, I think we have a special group.
I was watching another post, but you were recognizing a couple of your players. So Paul Simmons is a friend of ours, a friend of our show, and we're big Paul Simmons fans. And, of course, Wyatt Simmons is a kid that we know. And so where he was recognized is, being outstanding for this week or whatever you guys are doing. And really, Ron, I'll tell you, as a former player, where you win games in the fall right now between now and, the summer. These workouts, these weights, this training. Talk about how important that is to you and your program, the off season and what you do.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, it truly starts like if my strength coach was able to fit on the plane with me, he would have come right with me day one, and we would have got workouts out as I was introducing myself to the team. I think it's so important, right, every single day. What we're doing right now at this very minute in the weight room is going to have a direct correlation to what we do in September, October, November, and December. And I think that's huge. And I know that, and our guys know that and understand every single day we are working towards winning football games. And it's a process, and our guys get it, but there's no time just as important. Everybody says, well, isn't it game week preparation? Sure. But, man, are we winning today? Are we getting better today? And we have a great understanding, and our players have too. And so that strain, that push, everybody in college football will tell you they're working hard, right? I don't know a single head coach that's going to say, yeah, we're kind of just going through the motions now. Hell no. Right. Everybody in the country thinks they're working hard, but what's going to separate us? Is it the finish? Is it the extra strain? Is it the belief? And so I think I've been pleased with the work they've put in, and we've got to continue to get better every single day. Listen, if we're the same on Monday as we are today, then shame on us. But it's been fun watching these guys work and buying into what we're trying to teach.
We're visiting with Ryan Silverfield on the Hodges Glass Little Rock Glass Hotline. We're over here at Oaklawn. Coach, one of the things you're having to juggle a lot because you're trying to learn your new players. Then you've got this money issue. You got to talk to boosters, and I know some of the guys you've gotten to know, and they're good young supporters of the Razorbacks, so that's great. Then you got your former players that you are dealing with that you're trying to make those connections. I saw where Peyton Hillis, that we love Peyton. He's a friend, and you said, hey man, because I don't think he was grumbling about something, and you said, hey, let's go have a bite to eat or something, and then I also ran into Bray Cook last night. At the Broyles Award, he said that he's going to be doing some things for you to help reach out to former players. I think that's brilliant. I think it's a great idea. You would think you wouldn't have to do that, but over the years we have struggled at that. I think at the U of A. So I thought that was interesting. That's something that's important.
Yeah, listen, right. We'll start working backwards with that stuff. Like first and foremost, the alumni, anybody that played, anybody that was part of this football program. Had a direct reflection and correlation of what we're trying to do in the future. So I've got so much respect. They always Razorbacks, right? But for former players here, and so I believe it's my duty as the head coach is to make sure I engage with them. Whether it's guys like you that have left a lasting mark and continue to be engaged with our program, which I'm so appreciative. To guys like Bray, so what we do is we hired Bray as an alumni relations and high school relations, right? So Bray can actually reach out, and the Razorback Foundation does a great job. But, man, let me have somebody in my building. And Bray was a grad assistant for me, obviously a great Razorback that is so well connected. And he's reaching out from guys that played in the 60s, guys that played in the 70s. Not just his era. And that's huge to me, right? Getting on the phone with so many of the great guys that played, right? The other day just texting with Felix Jones, and he's coming by to see us in the spring. And like you said, Peyton Hillis, and even the guys that just got done playing, the 6 guys going to the Combine and Senior Bowl, like, hey, guys, what can I do to help you? And so many of the greats that come here, I want everybody to feel welcome because, right, what we're trying to do moving forward, you guys were so much of this thing, and I've got so much respect for you guys. So the more we can involve the alumni, the better. And, then there's other things that get involved. Like you said, I've been right? Meeting donors, meeting some of these people that want to pour into this program to make it better. It's all part of this thing, but it's been so much fun because so many people are excited and want to support us. And the great news is a lot of these former players are just so excited and appreciative of us, just even spending time to shoot a call or a text and thanking them, letting them know what we can do to support them as well.
Yeah, I think everybody's hungry, and you've said all the right things and hungry to get this thing going the right direction. Last thing we'll ask you before we let you go, Coach. So your wife, Katie, you guys have twin daughters. I don't know how old they are, but, I mean, how crazy is it? It must be and challenging for her and you with all this stuff going on to have two babies that you're raising too. So how is that juggling going? How's that working out with your private life?
Yeah, listen, she's the rock star. She's the one that's handling it all. She's been great. Identical twin girls that turned 1 on Wednesday. So I think tonight we're doing a little birthday party at the rental house, and we're going to have a sugar-free smash cake that I'll try not to eat it all and leave some for the 1-year-old. But, man, no, she's been great. And I think more than anything, we're just so thrilled to raise them here in this great community, Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas. Like, man, it's just so much fun, and everybody's been so accommodating. And they're cute girls. So everybody, hey, you bring them by, let them hold them. And they've been crawling around the office, and it's been a lot of fun. And our fans, hopefully, understand that, like, how important and appreciative we are to be here in this area and how great it's been. But yeah, listen, Katie's the rock star. She's handling it all, and I'm just appreciative. She lets me be involved when I can be.
Yeah, listen, we appreciate you. Listen, I think you're doing making all the right moves, Coach, and ultimately it's about what you put out, the product you put out there next fall. But in the meantime, right now, it sounds you're checking all the boxes. You're getting great responses from folks, and so well done, job well done. We appreciate you including us in that cycle. We got thousands of listeners down here in Central Arkansas, so we're welcome. You can come on anytime you want to talk about what's happening. But thanks, Coach. I appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. That's Ryan Silverfield, the head coach of the Razorbacks. He's his head's spinning, man. He's got so much stuff going on. I mean, think about it. He's raising his two babies. He's got boosters. He's got to call. NIL. He's got agents.
You know what? May I say this?
Yes.
That's his job.
I know. He's getting paid. He get paid well. But it's a lot. He's got a lot going on.
Listen, when it comes to doing, it's a lot.
Are you going Navy Roger already?
Let me tell you. No, I'm not going Navy Roger.
Are you and Josh? Are you going Roger Josh?
Let me tell you that. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm going Navy Roger. It's that I want you to stay on the planet with me.
What? Grab a headset real quick.
Because, no, I'm just saying, when we say that, man, he's got a lot going on when it comes to kids and all that, because we talk about it all the time. Yes, it's a lot, and everybody's doing. You do a lot.
I know, but
I do a lot. Krista, we all. But what I'm saying is,
extraordinary right now.
No. The part that I'm more pleased with is what you have been harping on for a dozen years.
Yeah.
Getting the ex-players up there.
Yeah.
You've been harping on that for as long as I've been around this thing. That's what he's doing. So he's doing all these things. It's not that he's doing it, hey, man, it's amazing you're doing it. That's your gig. You got to do it.
It's funny.
But the things that he's doing is quality.
And they haven't been doing it as well.
No, at all.
So he's smart enough to realize
No,
that.
he's doing all that. So it's not Navy Roger. I'm just
trying. You get sensitive.
I'm not
getting skin.
Dude, listen,
Chris. This is what happens.
Here's the thing. I only get thin-skinned and sensitive when you tell me to not get thin-skinned and sensitive.
You guys ought to watch these guys looking at each other.
I'm telling you. But anyway, it's great to see. Chris is back. Put Chris on the camera, John, if you can.
We've got a few minutes before we go to break here. Hey, man, thanks for everything. It's been great.
That was a great event.
Yeah, thank you for being there. Appreciate that. Thank you for being there to support it. And you and Zach and Kaylee and everybody's there. And that's the other part of coming over here. If you've got a company and you want to put on an event or have a conference or have a getaway, you have a team that you work with over here. There's like 10 people on staff here at Oaklawn that Betsy and Molly, especially Molly, is working with. Anna, Beth. I mean, it's just. I mean, there's the chefs and it just besides you and Wayne,
it takes an army.
It does.
It does.
But
it really does.
When you do that at another place, you're not getting that.
Yeah.
You're getting a hotel person. You're getting a food person. Yeah. You're getting a facility person. And it's just so good to have all that under one roof.
We appreciate you guys commenting.
Yeah, it is. I tell you, if people,
it's a big event.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And last year was fantastic. This one was, with all due respect to my English teacher, Mrs. Jackson, this one was even more fantastical.
I thought so too.
Because everybody already knew their role.
Exactly.
The staff that came and grabbed everything, because I know how important it is for y'all to get everything out of the way, the plates and everything, get staff out of the way, because the cameras are going to start being on and all that stuff. They worked hard. They were on top of everything. And just it's so well done this year. Not that last year's wasn't. They just knew their role this time, because you had the crew back, and everybody did a fantastic job. And as a participant in the audience, I did a better job at my role, knowing where I could get in and get out.
Yeah, we were seeing people walk in with their robes.
They're going down to the
spa.
They're going to the spa,
yeah. Roger actually was walking
from the hotel to the spa.
I know. Roger actually goes out in the lobby in that.
I went up the escalator to get some coffee earlier.
In his robe?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't mine, but
yeah, I get it.
Let's go ahead and hit the break. But as we go to break, Chris, so for everybody think about this weekend, you've got racing today.
Yes,
we do. Be a nice day. You may have some rain tomorrow, but you still got racing tomorrow.
We do.
And
racing Sunday.
Racing Sunday.
And let's not forget about Monday, President's Day.
Oh my gosh!
And so that's our cap giveaway. So we'll be giving away our free Oaklawn cap. Usually after around race 4, we try to wait till everybody gets here and has that opportunity to get their hat.
Everybody gets a hat? First come, first serve?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, again, I know the last night that some of the finalists went into the casino, and I heard one of them. I'm not gonna say some of them walked away with a good chunk of money. Of course, wait. So we got to get him back up.
We got to get him back up.
Yeah.
That's great.
But Chris, thanks as always, man.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate
such a good event.
Yeah,
you, dude.
Yeah. Well, we're honored to be over here, and the future of the Broyles Awards is in great hands because we're over here. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a minute, live from Oaklawn. Don't go away.
Pat Bradley joins Morning Mayhem each week courtesy of Cabot Outdoors. Shop their inventory of Hustler Fast Track Series zero-turn mowers at cabotoutdoors.com.
This is SportsCenter.
Indiana defensive coordinator Bryant Haynes was named the winner of the Broyles Award Thursday night in front of a packed house at Oaklawn in Hot Springs. Haynes, who was nominated for the award in 4 of the past 5 seasons and was an award finalist for the second consecutive year, led a Hoosiers defense last season that either led the nation or was in the top 10 in 7 defensive categories. Our thanks to Double B's, Fence Brokers, Jones & Son Fine Jewelry, and UAMS Health for sponsoring our coverage of the Broyles Award. Moving to basketball, 2 of the 5 in-state teams in action Thursday night picked up victories. The Little Rock Trojans men beat Western Illinois 72-58. The UCA women beat Eastern Kentucky 60-48. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll become mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 66 degrees. Tonight, the rain showers will start, but particularly after midnight. It's a 60% chance of rain overnight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain and a high of 65. Plus, Saturday and Sunday will turn out to be windy days. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Oaklawn Sports presents Oaklawn Game Day. It's an inside look at the week's biggest games, exciting prop bets, and the latest betting lines from Oaklawn Sportsbook. Justin Acree and Oaklawn's Vice President of Racing and Wagering, Zach Gillum, give you all the information you need to place your bets at Oaklawn. Catch it on The Buzz Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and again Thursday mornings at 5:30 before Morning Mayhem. Oaklawn Game Day on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Palm Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at tiptonhurst.com.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time, and Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook, or floydsmeatandseafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Friday on Out of Bounds, we will get you set for the weekend. We got Auburn, Arkansas. Razorbacks trying to get a little revenge on the Tigers. Steve Sullivan will be in the studio at 2:10. We'll get his thoughts on the game. Plus, Mark the Magician at 1:45 with some picks from Oaklawn. We got Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen talking about prop bets and all kinds of promotions. And Brian Edwards, VegasInsider.com at 2:30. All that and much more coming up Friday on Out of Bounds.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
And I'm just trying to keep my daughters off pole.
All right, 8:37 on this Friday, February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. We're here at the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. Broyles Award was held last night. Bryant Haynes, defensive coordinator for Indiana, was the winner. You get the high school Broyles Award tonight. 35 states have their winners being honored. So we've got that going on. And then also, too, I just saw where Randy Massinelli, who is a great guy. He is announcing his retirement as the Associate Vice Chancellor at the U of A. Great guy, and he will be missed. But congratulations on retiring, Randy. Let's see. Do we have Danny? Can we bring in Danny West now?
He's known across the state as the king of recruiting. He's a sea of knowledge when it comes to the future of the Hogs, and he's jumping into the mayhem on the Buzz. From hogsports.com, it's Danny West, presented by HJ Trailer Sales. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or visit them in Hot Springs on Albert Pike.
Good morning, Danny.
Hey, good morning, buddy.
We just had Brian Silverfield on the show.
I heard.
Yeah, and so you listen. You're just like him. You're trying to get to know everybody too. Of course, you obviously during this process when they're going through the portal, you know who they are. But have you heard anything? Through the first 2 weeks of camp or whatever you call off-season program on all these guys.
Man, I heard a little bit earlier this week, just checking in with some parents, just kind of a month into it, see how everybody's adjusting. And so far, so good, Baz. Everybody's, and that's to be expected. You would hope to hear positive things a month into it. But, in terms of the overall vibes and everything, everybody seems to be getting along, and that's the start of it. So there's no drama to report, and that's always a good thing. But nothing too crazy right now, just kind of the team building. As you know, Baz, that's probably the most important part of the calendar year is getting into winter conditioning. To me, that's really when you start to build your team. But so far, so good. Some of the younger guys, that's the parents I checked in with, some of the new freshmen, and man, they say they're loving it so far and really loving the coaching staff. So how much does that mean in terms of wins this season? We'll see, but so far, so good. Starting to hear all the right things anyway.
You know what's interesting, Roger and Danny? This guy is doing all the right things. He's saying all the right things. Some people say his transfer portal haul was really, really good. Some, don't agree, said it's average. But no matter what he does, you got to turn around and play one of the toughest schedules in America, and all the other teams are just as good or doing better. So he could do all this work and wind up winning 4 games like next year. I mean, it's just crazy to do all this, and we will be better, but is better good enough to win any more games? It's because it's such a tough schedule that we play.
It is, man. I tell you, I've been kind of dissecting the schedule over the last couple of weeks, ever since the portal started slowing down. And you know how we do, Baz. You just try to take it game by game. But, man, that second week out there at the trip to Utah, it just jumps off the page at you, doesn't it? I mean, if you can, Utah is going to take a step back, but then, week 6 too, the turnaround game. Let's just run through it real quick so people know what we're talking about. You open with North Alabama. You would expect to win that. Then you go out to Utah, but then you return home to play Georgia. I don't think anybody's going to expect Arkansas to win that. More power to them if they can. Then you turn around, you get Tulsa at home, and then you got to go to A&M. So, I mean, you talk about Utah, against Georgia at home, and at A&M in your first 5 games.
I know.
It makes that week 2. It makes that week 2 game so big, but it also, to me, on the back end of that, coming out of that A&M game, week 6, you get Tennessee at home, and that's when that thing starts to turn a little bit, depending on how you come out of those first 5 games. Man, I think the middle of the schedule here kind of sets up a little bit for you if you've got some momentum and still got guys buying in and all the right things. You're healthy, quarterback starting to figure it out, defense starting to come on, because then you get Tennessee at home. Granted, a really talented Tennessee team, could be taking a step back again. But then you go to Vanderbilt, lose the quarterback. We'll see the reset there. You get Missouri at home. You go to Auburn. I want to say the Auburn series, the last 5, the road team has won, so you're not too scared about that. Then you get South Carolina coming back. So there's about 5 games there that are much more coin toss-ish at best, at worst anyway.
Yeah, you got Texas and LSU to finish it out. Yeah, it just again, it's a tough league. You're right. The Utah game at Utah. Are you kidding me? Good Lord, have mercy. Who would have scheduled that? Would that have been Jeff Long, or is that Hunter?
Man, I think it was Hunter, but I throw a lot on Hunter, and I don't want to throw one more thing. If that's wrong, I apologize, but I want to say it was Hunter.
Is there anything we need to know about any players? I know I've referenced it real quickly with Coach Silverfield about him losing his defensive line coach to the Colts, but anything that we need to know that's going on that you haven't mentioned?
Yeah, you know what? Since the last time I talked to you guys, they did pick up the late edition, the North Little Rock edition. I don't want to skip over Jalen Allen. I think that was about 9 days ago now, so we're a little bit delayed here, but 6'7", 245, Baz. He came out of nowhere as a redshirt freshman up at Hutchinson Community College in Kansas, and had a really good redshirt freshman year this past year. And I've got his stats here somewhere if I can get the stupid thing to scroll for me. But he did. He had a breakout season, so he's got 3 left, and man, this is one I really hoped that they would save a spot for, to be honest with you. We got down there towards the end of the portal. We knew defensive tackle, they would take as much as they could get there. Safety, obviously, they struck out on a few guys. I think they ran out of funds on some of them, and I think they just got straight up beat on some of them by other teams that also have money and a place to play. So the point being, I liked that they went out and made room for Allen. You get an in-state kid. You look at that edge position, too. I mean, this is another Charlie Collins type guy. And Charlie, as we know, it's time for him now. He's a junior now, and it's time for him to make some noise. But you get a guy with some experience coming off a really breakout type season. I like where that's going. So Jalen Allen, 6'7", 245. I think that was a quiet, quality pickup there late to close out the JUCO class.
Roger, I don't know if we've asked Danny before we let him go. Do want to thank HA Trailer Sales right here in Hot Springs for sponsoring Danny. Our name game for this group. Who is the winner of the 70 new players that we have, both as transfer portal and high schoolers? Is there one that jumps out to you of our group?
Oh man, I wish I had more time to think about it. There's got to be somebody that I'm missing.
Well, you go through 9,000 names a year. Yeah.
Right? Man, I've had some doozies. I do have a list that I always keep just for Raj. But let me get back to you on that, and I'll text you before the show's over. I promise.
That's the deal. All right, Danny. Well, listen, thanks as always, buddy. Have yourself a great weekend.
Thanks, Danny.
Hey, I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Danny.
Very good.
Do want to thank HA Trailer Sales again for sponsoring him. Let's go ahead and take a break, Todd, if we could. I'm going to try to see if I can catch Matt Patricia before he gets out of here and send him off. But we'll come back. We're live here from Oaklawn. We've got to get RJ in. We've got to get Heather Baker in. I think they're getting ready to do the horse tours, which the barn tour really is one of the popular things here. I know a lot of people ask how you get those.
Yeah.
I don't know if the general public gets to do those or not, but
I don't know. You know, they used to do that. Didn't Nancy used to do something down at Oaklawn? Was that not what that was?
Yeah, but I don't know if it gave the
tours.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
All right, do not go away. We're here at the beautiful lobby of the hotel here at Oaklawn, so enjoying it. Got the high school Broyles Award tonight. You got wrestling that started over at the Jack, high school state wrestling.
Yes.
Got baseball, softball today across the state and across the country. Razorbacks tomorrow night against Auburn. UALR baseball cranks up today. There's a lot of activities.
I mean, look, just think of the activities that are going on right here when you come to a place like this. I mean, just the amazing part. Bo and I were talking earlier about going through the casino, and we've done this before when we do our show at Mainline. We go through there at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and you see the people that are there. Not only the people that are there that were there when you went to bed,
yes,
but people that are coming in at 5 o'clock in the morning, going up to that casino because they're a graveyard shift or whatever, they're doing that. To see the coaches and the ladies and everybody go down in one direction.
Yes, that's right.
Some are going into the coach's breakfast, some are going into the spouse's breakfast, and the other ones are wearing their robes going down to the Astral Spa. I mean, just a bevy of activities going on in this ant farm we call Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort.
So these are the two names that Danny West just sent us: Kyura Maglora or Naskabai Junawa.
Natsabai. Oh my word!
I mean,
that
it's
is.
just like, it's like
it's probably silent. So that's Songba. That's Songba Jinzu. Songba Jinzu.
What's the other one?
And that is
Kyura?
that is Kyar Maglair. Kyar Maglair.
It's like alphabet soup.
It's jumble. You see how many words you can make up with Songba Jinzu.
Oh my gosh! All right, don't go away. We'll be back in just a minute.
Wow.
It's something that you're born into, and I just don't belong. No, I don't. I'm just a no-class beat-down fool.
Old number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
President's Day, a day that will become famous for saving you money.
With presidential savings at Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Cast your ballot for savings of 40% store-wide. And special interest financing for 48 months on stylish sofas, sectionals, and of course, recliners. Become the candidate for comfort for America's choice. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock.
Home live the lazy.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. One of the great blessings of living in Arkansas is the outstanding medical community we have right here in Little Rock. I just visited a young man who had a 15-hour surgery to remove a peach-sized tumor on his brain. He's still alive and doing well, all things considered. The skill of the doctors, nurses, and medical technicians saved this young man's life. It saves many lives. Thank God for these talented, dedicated people devoted to caring for others. They are literally lifesavers, healing angels. Double B supports all these wonderful Arkansans caring for their fellow Arkansans. Our 34 Double B's locations across Arkansas are here to help you navigate your busy schedules. Make a pit stop today, and we'll send you on your way with the things you need. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
Heart Royal Flush Tour 2026, February 25th, Simmons Bank Arena. A journey through the hits and timeless classics. The iconic band returns with special guest Lucinda Williams. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Hart and Lucinda Williams live.
I'm Alan LeVar. For 25 years, my team and I have helped injury victims across Arkansas. This is our home. We don't work for insurance companies. We work for you. Car crash, truck wreck, motorcycle collision. We know how to win. And if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Your consultation is always free and confidential. Hurt in the car? Call LeVar. Arkansas strong for 25 years and ready when you need us. LeVar Law. Arkansas built, Arkansas trusted.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Christian Weaver, live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
8:52 on a Friday the 13th, TGIMFF. Crank it up, Todd. Come on. Huh. Live from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Crank it! The day after the Broyles Award. Here we go.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
Just a few minutes before the top of the hour. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of the show. Roger Scott, David Bazzel, Todd Pierce back in the studio. It is a Friday the 13th. It is the best part about that is it is Friday. It's been a fun experience down here the last couple of days with the Broyles Award. What a tremendous success the 30th one was. Second year here at Oaklawn, and just to be able to be here with my wife and to hang out and see our friend Steve Melissa Qualls, to get to hang out with him. Saw Danny Joe Crawford, didn't see his wife, Wally Hall, all the big names, Gregory Hatcher. Missed his wife, saw his son. But we had a great time down this way. And if you have not made your way down to Hot Springs to be a part of the Racing Casino Resort, well, you need to do that. You know, we do trivia every Thursday night. I didn't do it last night because I asked for it to be postponed because I wanted to be a part of the Broyles Award. Todd, you have been a part of both events before. You have come down to trivia not only at Boudreaux's, but you've been to trivia here, haven't you?
Absolutely. I've been to trivia at Mainline a couple of times.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we'll be back again on next Thursday. We'll do that. We'll finish out the month every Thursday at Mainline doing trivia. And then at the last Wednesday of the month, and I think it's the 25th, we'll have Pop's Lounge as well. And when we come back, I'm sure we still have R.J. Hawk. We're going to have R.J. Hawk on the phone with us, and Heather Baker. She was here, and I didn't see her around here. Did you, Todd? Did you see Heather?
I saw her last night, but it was very briefly. Of course, you know, she's got lots of people to see and hands to shake and those sorts of things. A lot of people to see. So
she does. Well, I'm looking forward to it. After the show, we're going to wrap things up here. I'll go upstairs, get my wife. I know she is doing some things right now, and then we're going to walk downtown do a little Valentine's Day
You
shopping.
better get your wallet out, big boy.
Oh, it's there. I already know.
Because Sam's feeling it.
You know,
She's
here's the
feeling
other
it.
part of it. Here's the other
I
part.
think she needs another purse.
No, she don't need another purse. I'm sitting there. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because I get notifications. She went shopping yesterday, and I don't think she wore what she bought. I think she was just buying stuff.
But don't you think that's a woman gene?
It is.
It's a woman gene. Not all women have that gene, but
Not
a lot
all
of
women
them
have
do.
that gene, but most
do.
But I take that back. I won't say most women. I think of both sexes, women have.
Women
it.
like to shop more than men. I don't know where the gene is. I'm sure they've researched and found that shopping gene somewhere.
She asked me yesterday. She said, "Where's my suitcase?" I said, "Is it not in your closet?" She goes, "No, I think you put it upstairs." And I went, "How would you know?" I said that inside because she has got such a big closet, and fortunately, the Imelda Marcos of Saline County.
That's her.
Oh, dude. I mean, and they love getting. I mean, women they love shopping, and they love purses and shoes.
They love it. Is shoes are the biggest.
They're huge, Jessica.
Well, purses are big too.
Purses are huge. You got to have a different purse for a different outfit. You got to have shoes for a different outfit, different mood, different everything. It's amazing. But listen, she has put up with me for 40 plus years.
Yes.
And I love her so much that she puts up with me going, do you have to keep spending that money while she's spending that money?
Roger, this just in from Chuck Gatlin. $1,000 gift card from Hunter's Refuge goes to Canton Davis of Greenbrier.
Right.
The lifetime hunting license goes to Casey. This is all big buck classic stuff. Lifetime hunting license, Casey Craft of Alexander, and the Browning hunting rifle goes to Donnie Bates of Clinton, Arkansas. That was a Buzz qualifier. So good job there, Canton, Casey, and Donnie.
Well, congratulations. Hey, the Gary Allen concert is sold out. Our buddy Jimbo Ramsey has 6 tickets. He hadn't told me that he sold them. He has 6 tickets. He sold them at face value. They're row 11. If you're looking to go to Gary Allen, there's a guy who can't make it because the weather postponed an event that he has to go to.
And so Dwayne Duncan right there, look at him. He was up in the casino last night. Look at him.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Waiting on me. Yeah. We're gonna find out how much money Dwayne won when we get back.
He's a winner.
We'll also visit with Heather Baker. Don't go away. It's 9 o'clock live from Oaklawn.
It's that time of the year, guys, and you gotta figure out what to get her for Valentine's Day. Ava Bella Day Spa is a great place to start. 103.7 The Buzz returns to Ava Bella to help you out. Join the Zone Friday with Dee Dee and the crew at Ava Bella Day Spa with 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. It's a new year, and we're kicking it off with an inventory blowout sale. We're taking up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Whether you've had your eye on it, been dreaming about it, or waiting for the perfect time, this is your moment. At HJ Trailer Sales, we pride ourselves on exceptional customer service and reliability. Kick off the year right, save big, and start fresh with up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Visit HJ Trailer Sales today, off Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or online at hjtrailersales.com.
It's Mardi Gras King Cake time, and Floyd's Seafood in Sherwood has 3 flavors, limited quantities. Email or Facebook to order. The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. That's The Real Floyd's Meat and Seafood on Facebook. Or Floyd'sMeatandSeafood.com for Mardi Gras King Cakes.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
A lot of talk.
Why do you have to talk like that?
And a lot more attitude.
You have a problem? Turn off your station.
103.7 The Buzz. KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
High schoolers in the North Little Rock School District now have a chance to earn their high school diploma and associate's degree at the same time. It's called the Scholastic Institute, and it's a partnership between the U of A at Pulaski Technical College and the North Little Rock School District. Students are now able to enroll in courses to help them achieve that goal, but students must have and maintain a 2.0 GPA to enroll in the courses. Graduates may also be eligible for a scholarship that will allow them to transfer to the U of A at Fayetteville or UA Little Rock, but pay the same price they would at Pulaski Tech. And the Jacksonville Animal Services wants to help you find your forever Valentine. They are hosting their Love is a Four-Legged Word adoption event tomorrow. Adoption fees will be waived. It's at the Jacksonville Animal Shelter from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks from Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's a mostly sunny start to Friday, but it will become mostly cloudy this afternoon and will warm up to around 66 degrees. No rain today, but the rain chances do start tonight. A 60% chance of rain tonight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain with a high of 65. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
U.S. Truck Accessories presents Match Game on Morning Mayhem. Listen for your chance to play their version of the classic TV game show. From U.S. Truck Accessories in Conway and Searcy, your #1 Central Arkansas source for camper shells, bed covers, spray-in bed liners, and more. Veteran owned since 2002. Online at ustruckaccessories.net.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Pine Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at tiptonhurst.com.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Courtney Ballantyne here for the Butcher Shop Steakhouse, West Little Rock's premier place to go for a great meal. Serving only the finest hand-cut steaks, all still cooked over their huge hickory charcoal grill. Filet mignons, porterhouses, and juicy ribeyes are just a few of the delicious cuts to choose from. And a menu that also includes fresh fish, prime rib, along with all of their weekly specials. Tremendous steaks, excellent service, and a comfortable, relaxing atmosphere makes the Butcher Shop the prime choice for your evening out.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, it is 9:06 on this beautiful day here in Oaklawn. Horses will be running today. Our finalists and winner are getting ready to do the barn tour, which was a big hit last year. The High School Broyles Award is tonight. 250 people expect to be at that. Almost 40 states that are here with their High School Broyles Award. Last night, the College Award winner was Bryant Haynes of Indiana. No surprise. It was good, really good class, but winning the national championship the way they did. Yeah, it was.
You
I
pegged
think
that
it was
back before the championship game.
Yeah, it was. Hey there, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you.
Just saw Dwayne Duncan, and he said they're supposed to be doing that tour down there with the track tour about 9:15.
Yeah.
So he's ready to go. Of course, that's his camera and everything there. There's Clayton there, so I guess they're going to be getting ready to go do all that stuff.
Roger, we just mentioned the state high school wrestling meet has begun. It started earlier today. It will be going on today and tomorrow. You've got baseball over at Trojan Field, Gary Hogan Field. You've got the Razorbacks playing tonight in Arlington.
Right.
You've got basketball against Auburn tomorrow night. You've got UCA going for their 10th win. Softball, Razorbacks are back in action. I think in Texas, playing about 50 games, it seems, this weekend. There's Nancy Holtis. Hey, come in, Nancy, real quick. Before we get Heather Baker on the line, just let us know, Roger, when she gets on. Hey, are you doing the barn tours this year?
I am.
Oh my gosh, you were the rock star last year. Everybody wants you back.
Everybody does.
Well, I'm doing the 9:15, and Jason Milligan is doing the 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So.
What will you be doing that Jason won't do, or whatever? What is it about it?
I'm just better. No,
okay.
No, it'll be kind of the same tour.
Well, you got to. Both of you have obviously your personalities. I mean, you know everything about this thing over there, so that's going to be fun.
It's funny because last year, I remember when I did it, I saw Francisco Arrieta, who was our leading jockey at that time, pulled him on the bus, and he there's celebrities back there too.
You bet.
So he actually won the first race. He gave him the winner in the first, and he won the first race that
that's
day.
awesome.
How long does the barn tour take?
Roughly 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm going to send that to Jessica. 20, because I didn't know if it was an hour or what. 20, 30 minutes.
So 9:15, we should be back by 9:45, and then the 10 o'clock tour will go. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we just wanted to call you, just get you real quick to say thank you for doing that on behalf of the Broyles Award.
Pleasure.
Yeah, it's one of the big hits for all of the finalists and winner. It'll be that way again this year. Of course, Bryant Haynes won it last night, and he did it last year. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, well deserved for Indiana.
Yeah, very much so. Anyway, we just want to say hi. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. That's Nancy Holtis. Let's welcome in Heather Baker there, Roger, if we can.
Bring her on in. Todd, bring her on in.
She has the busiest social calendar in the state of Arkansas. Her insight on what to do across the state is unrivaled. She is the go-to person when you need an event promoted. It's time to talk to the queen of promotions from AY Magazine and Arkansas Money and Politics. It's Heather Baker.
Heather Baker was there last night at the Broyles Award. She is one AY and AMP are we're both sponsors of the Broyles Award, media sponsor. Good morning, Heather. It's great to have you last night.
Good morning. What an incredible event. It was a packed house. I mean, just the emotion from, the Broyles family. And, oh, my gosh, and how cool is it that they had all the coaches come in and pledge $10,000 and have this huge fund. And my Holly Rowe, has my heart. When you said she's a good person, spot on. I love when, as soon as she walked in, I went to talk to her, and we just started catching up from last time. She's just incredible. Mark May, and we had Roger Scott in the house. We're so glad that he was there last night, not having to do trivia. But, it was an incredible event. Event.
The only thing I missed out on, was making the announcement for the 800 people in attendance that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to AY Magazine and vote Roger Scott as your Trivia Man of the Year. We did not get that in.
It's all right. You can make up for it. Now they go, Bo and Chuck.
See you, boys.
Thank y'all, fellas.
Always great to do our show next to y'all. We're getting sloppy seconds. I told Silverfell, I said, come on, we're getting ready to have fun on our show now that she hung out with, This right, the serious guys out of the way. Bart, you guys take care. Chuck, see you.
Fellas. Safe travels.
Love you, Bo. See you, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, Heather, put your headset on there. Heather, Mark May joins us now.
Mark.
Let's see, where's that thing? There we go.
Hey, Mark.
Here, let's see. There we go. Heather is one of our sponsors, and she's a Touchdown Club sponsor as well, and she's got 2 magazines.
Yeah, I took.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. You were in the magazine. That's right. You it was what two magazines ago?
Yeah, I'm in the one. I'm in the one in your room today, Mark. You can look at that once you go back.
I think I can handle that.
By the way, yeah,
I need to get a hard copy because I only got the copy over the internet.
Heather, can we get a hard copy of that publication for AY to get to Mark?
For the one where he's featured in it?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'll get it to him.
Yeah, it's Heather. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I got to talk to Mark as soon as it opened last night, and he was telling me he's going to get out, I think tomorrow, but going back to California. But, I mean, he's such an incredible person to bring into these, and just getting him on stage and coming back to Arkansas. It's almost like he's a resident here. Weren't you calling him a resident of Arkansas?
Yeah, we've had listeners says he's an honorary Arkansan now. You've been doing it. You've been coming for, we've been talking about 10 to 15 years, somewhere in there. And what did you think last night? Do you agree with Brian Haynes? Mark should have been the winner.
I think it was close. I know that's been a wonderful story about Indiana, and last year was a fairy tale, and everybody didn't think that they were that good. And then this year they came and stamped their approval on the nation, saying, no, we are that good. We're that type of team. And he did a terrific job wherever he's coached at, JMU, and then going to Indiana, and he's just gotten better this past year. And when you win the national championship and you're Indiana, it's tough not to vote for guys like that.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing, Matt Patricia taking over a team that won a national championship and one of the top defenses in the country, and then all of a sudden, number 1 scoring defense, number 1 total defense, number 1 rush defense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to do.
His numbers were just gaudy.
Yeah.
It really was. And I thought last night, the room, Heather, what Oaklawn does with the food. If Roger Scott eats a steak, yeah, that's saying a lot.
I like the mashed potatoes.
And the mashed potatoes.
The carrots were good.
And the carrots were amazing.
The carrots were very good. Yeah, they really were.
Well, Heather, real quick, tell us what we need to know real quick for the weekend. We've gone over all the sports stuff, and there's a lot of that going on. Anything else we need to know about around the state?
Sure. So we have everything music and everything around the entire state on aymag.com, but we'll start out with on February 14th, 1951, the Old State House first opened as a museum. So they're celebrating their 75th anniversary tonight from 5 to 8, so you can go and check that out. They're going to be having a 1950s era event. My friends in Hot Springs at Hammer and Stain will be having a Galentine's Silk Scarf Dip and Sip tonight at 6 o'clock. You can stop by there if you want to have a fun girls' night. Cal's Ron Robinson Theater is putting on Romeo and Juliet. This is Valentine's weekend. Do not forget, even though we have so much rural stuff going on in Oaklawn and everything, but we're going to have Romeo and Juliet's 30th anniversary at Ron Robinson Cal's at 7 p.m. tonight. There's a great event, Valentine's event, at Rusty Tractor, 6:30 tonight. Those are ticketed events, so make sure you can still get into those. I think that is an award-winning chocolate-paired event with tequila. And, Rusty Tractor does great events all the time. Hot Springs, again, they've got their Village Home Show Expo this weekend. So if you're looking to remodel your house or get some stuff going on in your house, you can check that out in Hot Springs. Another Hot Springs event is the Japanese tea ceremony. It's Saturday at 12:30 on Whittington Avenue. We'll have all those details on aymag.com. If you want to go to the zoo, they're having a Valentine's Day at the zoo all day tomorrow. You can check that out and go celebrate Valentine's Day with all the animals. We have Mardi Gras Day Parade in Eureka Springs Saturday starting at 2 o'clock. That will be their huge parade. Dancing into Dreamland 2026 is the Dreamland Ballroom in Little Rock. We've got great Joey, Lauren Adams, Brian Earls, and Kristen Pitts are going to be the judges. There's going to be a dance competition going on 7 o'clock Saturday night, if that's what you want to go check out for Valentine's Day. Of course, you talked about sports with the Razorbacks. We'll be playing Auburn Tigers men's basketball at Bud Walton Arena on Saturday. Southern Tale Brewing, Mardi Gras brunch on Sunday. We've got a lot going on from Valentine's Day to Mardi Gras, so we have all those events for you on our website. But last night, everybody wanted me to give a huge shout-out to the Mardi Gras and the spa. So this will be the first time they're having a big Bridge Street Entertainment District in Hot Springs and a huge party for Mardi Gras. It's 12 o'clock on Sunday, and it'll be a family fun event. But again, we'll have all the rest of these events. So I think we have about 150 events the weekend on AWAMag.com.
Nobody covers events like Heather, and not only in her magazine, but goes to them. And good to see Ryan there last night.
Yeah.
Have yourself a great weekend. Thanks for all the good work you do, Heather, and it's always great working with you on Touchdown Club, Broyles Award, you name it. Really appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely, you did an excellent job. I'll see you guys later.
I'd have to thank you.
And go to AYMag.com.
Yeah, and vote for Roger. Roger is up, Mark, for the trivia guy of the year. There's Debbie Wyman. Debbie did a great job last night.
They throw me in, Mark. They throw me in with she did a fantastic job. They throw me in with the best radio DJ with David Bazzel, Bo, all these top guys. And I know that they're going to just clobber me on those here. But when it comes to the trivia host, I honestly feel like there's no way unless I get a screw job.
Well, you may not know this, Mark. So Roger does twice a week. He does Tuesday nights at Boudreaux's where he does trivia, and he does trivia Thursday nights here at the Mainline Sports Bar. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, and it's an hour and a half. And Roger is not like typical trivia where you have the digital boards.
It's not on the board, Mark.
He does a show, a comedy show, basically.
Pretty much.
His trivia is him, doing the comedy,
Well, I have a scorekeeper, so I get to go around and talk to every player, every table, and have a good time.
So the other
shoot the bull with them all.
The other four people that are up are more traditional.
And they're good and they work hard.
Crazy Dave's up for it. But Roger is clearly the guy.
Listen, if that's what you want,
so it'll be an upset to me. It'll be an upset if Roger does not win this thing.
It will be. It will be Russian judges once again. Screwing us.
He's got to be the 1-9 shot. Anybody that has a residency right here at this hotel in Arkansas, at Oaklawn,
about that?
Mark, there's no way you can lose.
Can you believe that? What an endorsement that was from the head guy.
The only thing he's missing, there's the chef last night. He did a great job with the steak.
Great job, chef.
Did you eat your steak last night?
Yes.
Yeah,
and the carrots.
The only thing, the carrots are big, high praise. The only thing that Roger's missing now is to do the old Elvis on the windows on the top floor of the penthouse. He put that. It's what was that?
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil on the windows.
Yeah, but then you missed the great view. So it's
Mark, what do you have planned today? I know that you are you get your workout. I'm telling you, you're as long as I've known you, you always work out almost every day. So you get ready to go do the gym, and then you're not going to do the bar. Did you do the bar tour or no?
No, that was too early this morning.
Okay, I think they got another one if you wanted to do it.
Yeah, there's one at 10.
Yeah, well, it'll be probably over by the time I get done working out.
Look at that.
You will scare the horses.
And then you're going to go out. Listen, you're a real horseman. You used to own some horses, right?
Yeah, I used to own some harness horses.
Ron Moquette. Have you seen Ron? Did you see Ron last night?
Saw him last night walking out, texted him back and forth, and he goes, "Come on down the barn this morning." I wasn't getting up that early. I was out late last night. I'm sitting around with Matt Patrician and
were you at the tables at the casino?
No,
or just,
no.
Just in the room, the hospitality room.
The hospitality room.
Yeah.
And had a good time with Sheila Woods, and we're all just talking.
I like him too.
Yeah, dude. Good guys. Matt Patricia is from upstate New York. I didn't know that. He's from like an hour from where I live in upstate New York.
Is that right? That's where he was born near you?
Yeah, he's from Oneida, and I'm from Oneonta. So
Oneida and what is it again?
Oneonta.
Oneonta. I got to remember to do that.
Oneonta.
Can you remember? I did the show from there one time.
I know.
The first tournament.
Yeah. The event. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, fascinating guys. Yeah, last night.
Yeah, great guys. Wish them nothing but the best in the future, and hope they do well as well as they've done in the past.
I love Roger, that the respect that those coaches have for Mark.
Yeah.
These guys are younger, but listen, they know you're an Outland Trophy winner. Were you two-time or one-time All-American? I thought it was two-time All-American in Pitt. I may be wrong.
I was actually a four-time All-American. I was a freshman All-American, a sophomore All-American. I was a consensus All-American as a senior, but I was an All-American also as a junior.
Gotcha. And then you go on to and this is another thing. You played in the third Super Bowl that you won, you didn't play in, right?
No.
You got a ring, but you didn't play in it,
No,
correct?
third Super Bowl I was a captain of that team. That was Doug Williams, Super Bowl 22.
Okay. So you did play in all three Super Bowls. Okay.
Yep. And the fourth one is the year that I blew my knee out the year before. I left and went to San Diego. That was the first year of Plan B free agency where you could only protect 30 players. Mm-hmm. And I knew they couldn't protect me because I blew my knee out the year before.
Right.
So I had an opportunity to go to San Diego where the general manager was Bobby Beathard. He drafted me in Washington.
Yeah.
Head coach was Dan Henning. He was our offensive coordinator in Washington.
Gotcha.
And then I played a Super Bowl in San Diego, and I said, you know what? If I ever had a chance to come to California, this was beautiful. The 2 weeks later, the 10 days we were in California, it's like if I ever had a chance to come here, I'm coming to San Diego. So I had the opportunity, and it was the right time. But it was the wrong time because I would call the guys during training camp, and we had a training camp by the beach, and you had to wear like a pullover because it was chilly. And they're in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, where it's like 95 and 90% humidity, and it was like terrible. And it was like I'd call them up and like razz them and tell them how great it was in California. So we start off like 0-4. They're calling me. I'm not returning calls. And then we're like 3-9. I'm not returning calls. Then they get to the playoffs, and it's like, all right. So Rippon calls me after the Super Bowl. How you doing now, big fella?
Oh, no. Well, the other thing, Roger, too, we were talking, there's some Arkansas connections that we really haven't brought up that with Mark played with the Redskins. One was Raven Caldwell, one of my old teammates, great athlete there. Steve Cox, who we know, who's on the board of trustees.
We've mentioned that before?
What's that? I don't think we brought that up in a long time.
I guess it's just been Gibbs.
Yeah,
Is that the only
Monty Coleman.
Yep,
Monty Coleman. What did you call him?
You used to call him Soup, short for Superman.
Superman, because he was a physical specimen.
He was like carved from the gods. It's like you looked at that guy and it was like, man, I wish I could look like that someday.
No doubt. And he played at UCA, and I think he won all the Super Bowls with you too, right?
Yep.
And then, of course, Roger, Joe Gibbs. I thought last night that was one of the cool things.
Yeah.
That's the first time since I've done this award that I've seen Joe Gibbs comment on the Broyles award, because I've never, if I had access to him, I would have asked. I probably should have asked you years ago. It never crossed my mind, and I think you helped get that video from him.
Betsy called me and asked if I'd call Coach Gibbs, and got a hold of him and called Coach Gibbs, did text back and forth, and I know he's getting ready for his racing because his racing's already started with NASCAR, and I wanted to make sure I got it done before Daytona week because I know Daytona week was really big for him because his first week back in NASCAR, he won Daytona the first year.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things I know that's really special to him, so I wanted to make sure I reached out to him and try to get that done, and he did, and he was so gracious to get it done for us.
Yeah. So he's got to be, what, 80? He's in the early 80s.
I think he's late 70s because I think when he drafted me when I was in Washington, I thought he was like one of the youngest coaches in the league at like 34.
He's 85.
No way.
That's what I thought. I thought he was he's 85.
Because at the time he was one of the youngest coaches in the league when he got the head coach job in Washington.
It shows how old we are.
He does not look like it. He's in great shape.
So that's what I was saying. Man, he's still doing the NASCAR stuff at 85.
Yeah. He loves it.
I mean, he's still engaged, Roger. You know, that's why I tell my dad, who's 85, I says, look, this guy's running a NASCAR team.
Yeah.
At 85 and 90, you can still. By the way, my dad did not play golf in 2 months. Goes out, hadn't picked up a club in 2 months, shoots an 81.
No
way. At 85. Yeah.
Wow.
So I hadn't picked up anyway. But Joe Gibbs, I thought that was great. Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer. And then, watch this. Let's see if Roger can get this. So I'm gonna throw the names out there. Assistants that coach for Frank Broyles that are still living. So Joe Gibbs, Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer. Can you name me one or two other ones?
Would you count Carroll?
Doug? No, he was under Lou. Doug Dickey is another one. He's over
under Broyles.
Under Broyles. And there's one more. And I'll give you a hint.
Well, you're not even giving me a chance to think.
I think you're gonna have trouble.
You're probably right. Go ahead.
He actually coached Mark in college.
Cheryl.
Yep.
Boom. Very good, Roger. Very good.
That's a trivia guy right there.
But think about that. Think of the 5 guys I just didn't mention. You know, again, I didn't mention Jackie Sherrill last night when talking about, because I always go the top 5 because they won national championships. Although, well, did Jackie win a national championship with you?
No, what happened?
No, you didn't.
We're
you got beat by Florida State. Oh my God.
We're 22-2 for 2. Jackie's like, I don't know how I screwed that up. It's like, how with all this team, we had 17 guys go to the NFL and USFL off that senior class.
Yeah.
He goes, how did I screw this up? We lost at North Carolina where it was a steam bath.
Right.
North Carolina. That's when Lawrence Taylor was playing at North Carolina. Wow. You walked outside, your glasses would fog up. It was like one of those things that was like you couldn't even breathe. And then we lost at Florida State that time.
And I saw that
game at Florida State.
I was there. Can you believe that? What year? 1980?
1980. Yep.
So, Roger, 55 years ago, I was in person
watching him play.
If I said, hey, big guy, hey, Mark, and I was, 15, no, 15, I think. Said 55 years from now, we're going to be sitting in the lobby of a casino hotel talking about the Broyles. I mean, it is amazing.
So you were that kid that threw the orange at me on the sideline.
That's what it was.
That was a big win.
Hot time machine.
That was a big win for Bobby Bowden.
Oh, yeah.
It continued to establish them.
Yep.
You know, your team. You're right. How many NFL Hall of Famers were on that team? You go Ricky Jackson, Dan Marino,
Jimbo Covert,
3,
Russ Grimm,
4 gold jackets, and then how many of y'all were in the College Football Hall of Fame?
Hugh Green, Dan Marino, myself, and I think Jimbo.
Yeah.
So they're like 5 guys in the College Football Hall of Fame also.
Yeah,
so it was a lot of talent on that team.
You know, we also talked about Marino the other day. Did you stay up with him? Do you stay in touch with him?
Yeah. Last time I saw Danny, we were at the Hall of Fame when Jimbo went in. We were laughing because my daughter's always had a crush on Danny. Since they were little, they had pictures taken with him, stuff like that. So Abram, my oldest daughter, goes with me to when Jimbo's induction. So we're at the party and stuff like that, and Danny's got his jacket on, and Abram's like, "Hey, that's a really cool jacket, Hall of Fame jacket." He goes, "This is a piece of crap." He opens up the jacket, it says Hager.
Oh,
like we just got a big laugh out of it. It was just like he just started laughing. He goes, "It's a great honor," because I thought we'd have like a designer jacket.
Yeah, right.
Like, going in.
Well, he was a guy who never got a chance to get back. We talked the other day. First year in the league, he goes to the Super Bowl, and that's why you see what. Hey, look at there. There's my mom. Y'all already leaving?
They're going to a casino.
Wow, listen, they got up and saw the horses this morning. And Mark, obviously, you've been here for 2 years now. How cool is it to be able to just open your drapes and see the horses training at 7 o'clock?
It's awesome. It's one of the great experiences that you have to experience if you haven't done it, because you see the horses training around the track first thing in the morning, and it's like cool to watch, and you see them get saddled up, and they're like running around the track and moving around every direction. It's like it's one of those things where you don't have the experience of watching them work in the morning unless you come here.
That's right.
And it's like if you get the opportunity, you have to come and watch the horses work in the morning.
I don't think there's another racetrack that's got a hotel, Roger, that's on the track. I think this is one of the only ones that has that. So.
Yeah, maybe a throwback, if any.
Glenna, did you have a good time last night? She had a ball.
Good.
Did y'all go eat, Mother? Not yet. The track kitchen.
That's a walk.
Don't y'all think the track kitchen is? Yeah, I mean, it's literally like right there.
Yeah.
All right, love you.
It's a long way to walk.
Mama B in the house.
Bye, Mama B. Bye, Glenna. Great seeing y'all last night.
30th.
Yeah,
thank you,
for
Debbie
being
Wyman, for the tickets last night for the folks that were able to come. They had a great time. Thank you.
Now that I think about it, my mother got to see one of her only grandkid, or some of her grandkids. This is the best grandkid I could give her, was a 30-year-old bronze trophy. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
It's okay.
I know.
Right. Face recognition is still.
I do occasionally take the trophy and leave it at the house for her to.
That is so sweet of him. That is so sweet of him, isn't it? He's so good to you like that. All right.
I also want to say
his first
thanks to Jeremy Flynn. Jeremy and his wife Alicia do the social media, Mark, and they do an amazing job. They work so hard. They're actually, matter of fact, they also work for Holly. Holly has hired them to help promote her nonprofit foundation, and so they're actually every week are working with Holly, because Holly saw the good work they did at the Touchdown Club when Holly came this year, and so but anyway, they're doing a great job, and they're filming everything. How much social media do you do? Do you?
Nothing, not anymore.
I was thinking you used to do it.
I used to do a lot when it first came out and stuff like that. I had somebody that handled it and worked on it. And it's like lately, it's like, I made a lot of mistakes when I was on social media. It was like taking pictures like in Oahu and stuff like that and posting them, and it's like my daughter Bryce is like, "You just told all of your listeners that nobody's at home."
I know.
It's like nobody's at the house.
I know.
That scares us old people like that.
It's like
that's why we have timers on our floodlights.
Well, and then you see what happened with Savannah Guthrie's mother. Just a reminder.
Absolutely.
You got nutsos out there, and
nutso, butso, and you and I'm sure you and Alicia are going to start following me. After what you heard last night, you're probably going to start following me for some sort of Netflix deal. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Mark May is talking about all the guys. He mentioned Marino and Jackie Sheridan, and then my buddy Roger Scott, who's got a residence in there. Just Roger Scott, what residency? Where?
What's this all about?
Wow, I didn't know Oaklawn had a residence.
They got one, and then you try to qualify by going, Roger's the first one. I'm the only one. There's no two firsts.
So you get the big, huge presidential suite when you're staying here?
I do. I get that. And I get not only to keep the slippers, they give me a robe with my monogram on it.
You have your own personal butler?
Yeah, I would call him butler. It's a staff. I call it staffer. Staffer. I call it staffer.
We'll let you get to your workout. Hey, thanks again. You're the best.
You are, Mark.
There's not a better class act than Mark May. Coach Broyles would be so honored that you continue to honor him with your presence here. Mark comes here, doesn't charge a dime, never has. He does it because he believes in what the award stands for. He believes in Coach Broyles. Last night, $200,000 was raised last night for the Broyles Foundation.
Well, we appreciate you being a part of the show every week.
Yeah, that too.
We get so many compliments on it, but it's also cool for us. to have you on talking about everything.
Well, it's the number one show in the Southeast.
Thank you,
like,
Mark.
You know, like they say, call Paul and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Don't call Paul. Don't listen. That's garbage.
I love the fact
I
that
know he's
Mark-
got to get me for that one.
I love the fact that Mark will occasionally listen in when we go toe to toe with Terry Bradshaw.
Mark, you got to understand.
He's not taking any gruff from.
After talking with you yesterday, it started hitting me. He's trying to get in my head. That's all it is. He's a vet. He's an old pro at it. You're a vet. You're a vet at it as well.
Terry
You're an
is
old pro.
Terry is a cagey
You're
guy.
trying to get into my head to take me out of my game. That's what that is. I'm not going to fall for it.
That's right. It's like when you walk up to the tee and you're trying to hit that driver. We're whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
Yeah.
Slice, hook.
It's over. Do you breathe in or out? All that kind. I know what he's doing now, and it's okay. I'm going to respect my elders.
I love you, man. You're the best.
Thank you, Mark.
Appreciate you as always. Wait, we'll see you at the track later today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, listen, before we know, Mark may buy a horse race. Buy a horse today. You never know.
We got to get the mayor of Oaklawn, Ron Moquette, to give us a couple of winners today.
That's right. Ron, you hear that? I know you're listening. All right, buddy. Appreciate you, man. We'll see you a little bit later. All right, we'll come back and visit with R.J. Hawk.
Yeah.
His sponsor, Don Grisham, Natural State Wholesale, was here last night. We need to see if we can get Don here, see if he's still awake, see if he's awake yet.
Or if
what
he's
time
up in
is
the
it?
casino. It's
Or is he
9:30.
still up in the casino? That's right. All right, don't go away. Live from Oaklawn.
Join the Zone Monday, broadcasting live from Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway. Shop their full inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles at chriscranehyundai.com.
This is Sports Center.
It's opening day for Division I college baseball teams across the country, and there's a full slate of games involving in-state teams on Friday. The number 5 Arkansas Razorbacks begin the season with 3 games at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. That's part of the Shriners Children's College Showdown. The Razorbacks will send right-hander Gabe Gackel to the mound when they face Oklahoma State at 7 o'clock. Gackel went 4-2 with a 4.42 ERA and 19 appearances last season, including 9 starts. Pre-game coverage can be heard right here on The Buzz, starting at 6:30. The other 4 in-state Division I teams all start their seasons at home. UCA gets things started when they host Louisiana Monroe. UAPB is at home, so are the Little Rock Trojans and ASU. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll become mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 66 degrees. Tonight, the rain showers will start, but particularly after midnight. It's a 60% chance of rain overnight with a low of 50. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of rain and a high of 65. Plus, Saturday and Sunday will turn out to be windy days. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. It's a new year, and we're kicking it off with an inventory blowout sale. We're taking up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Whether you've had your eye on it, been dreaming about it, or waiting for the perfect time, this is your moment. At HJ Trailer Sales, we pride ourselves on exceptional customer service and reliability. Kick off the year right, save big, and start fresh with up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Visit HJ Trailer Sales today, off Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or online at hjtrailersales.com.
At CertaPro this winter, you can enjoy paint-free painting. That's right, you heard it correctly. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Yep, we pay for the paint and primer, no matter what color you pick. We've got you covered. Hurry though, schedule now at CertaPro.com before the schedules fill up. You don't want to miss this. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Hey,
it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including four-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com. Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialist that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
All right, 9:37. Steve Qualls with Design Lab did amazing work on all the merch.
He does. He does get a great. You know, it's actually turned out pretty good. I love the jacket.
Wait, what do you think? You like this?
Yeah, doesn't he look like Sprockets? Sprockets dance. He does look. It does.
It does.
Well, first of all, he got the Avabella Hydro Facial Deluxe.
Somebody's face is a lot dirtier than that.
Which is unbelievable. But he looks like Sprockets in all black. Sprockets with his monkey. And look at him. The white one looks good as well.
Yeah, it does.
So that's a pretty good logo, the way you did it. It looks good.
Hey, Steve, thank you. Thank you for all you do for the Broyles Award, the Touchdown Club, Design Lab, all of our Morning Mayhem stuff. These are all your logo, your work.
It's all your stuff, Steve. The other part of it is that Steve played a big part in my success here at Mainline Sports Bar. He just did.
Yeah, no, there's
no question whatsoever.
No question he did. No question he did.
Major part.
Let's bring in R.J. Hawk if we can.
Bring him on in.
Toddy P.
A man of many talents, play-by-play broadcaster, real estate agent, and now a state legislator. It's time to talk all things Arkansas with R.J. Hawk, presented by Natural State Wholesale, proudly trusted by major manufacturers all over the world for 25 years. Go see the Flooring King, Don Gresham, at Natural State Wholesale.
Good morning, R.J.
Hey, guys. How are you?
We're doing great. I just text Don Grisham to say, come on down, Don, and hang out the last 30 minutes of the show. But the last place that we heard it, the last text I got from him, I said, Don, where are you? He said the blackjack table. So I'm willing to bet that Don Grisham did not get back to his room until probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. That's the way he rolls.
Don may still be at the blackjack table. You never know.
What we were saying.
Yeah, he may be. And, of course, Drew was there. Ashley, his girlfriend, was there. And then John was there, so it was a good crew from Natural State Wholesale. They were one of our sponsors last night. You know, Don does a lot. Don likes to support. And, yeah.
And you know, we keep talking about Natural State and what they offer people in Arkansas, but what we don't realize is how they've gone national. Don was telling me the other day that they were the premier flooring vendor at the Las Vegas Flooring Expo just a couple weeks ago, and they had the largest booth, and they're selling to people all over the country now for flooring. And so I'm just telling you, if I've got 3 houses that I'm building or remodeling right now, and I get all my flooring there. But if you're wanting to remodel or you're building a house, you better give them a try and price shop it, because I'm just going to tell you, you're going to save more at Natural State than you're going to save anywhere in Arkansas on flooring. And I'm not just talking about like hardwood. We're talking about tile. We're talking about backsplash, things like that as well.
Jeremy Flynn joins us as well. Good morning,
What up,
Jeremy.
Jay
How are
Fly?
you?
What's up, guys?
RJ Hawk on the line with us too.
Say hi to Jeremy, Hawky.
It was a good night last night. It was fun. The winner was Bryant Haynes of Indiana. I think most people sort of expected him to win. And Jeremy, you've been around all the guys. Any thoughts from the guys you've been able to film and get ready for social media?
They're just all so humbled to be here, and
yeah.
it's so great to see it, and for them to get honored like they are and getting a chance to be in the spotlight a little bit.
Yeah.
You can tell it means a lot to them.
Yeah, of course they're all so nice, but you know good and well that when they're on the football field, they can rip you a new one. You don't know now which guys cuss. Which guys are going to drop the F-bombs.
Did you get a sense of any of them?
You can't hear because they're all so nice. Shield Woods, who was with Texas Tech, RJ, which they went from 121 in scoring defense in 2024 to 3.
Yeah.
They moved to 118 spots, and that dude can coach some defense. But the video of him, he's going crazy. And he made the comment, he said, man, I look like I do a scream all the time.
Yeah.
But really a good group. And RJ, because you're in government, state government, I thought it was cool that our 47th governor, I'd sent a video in. She couldn't be here. She was here 3 years ago, but she hadn't been here for the last 2 years. But I thought what she said was great about Coach Broyles. And not only was he a great coach and a great leader, he was a great father and a great husband. So,
guys, I thought, and by the way, Jeremy and Alicia, and we talk about people that do it right. If you need a marketing company, call JF. They do all of our Little Rock Touchdown Club stuff. Yeah. But the video that I saw last night that I thought was outstanding was, and I didn't realize it, but Matt Patricia, right?
Yeah.
And talking about the pencil and I don't think many people knew that he was an engineer before he got into being in football.
How crazy is that?
And hearing him tell that story about why he keeps the pencil in his ear and how they're drawing up every single play. To make sure that everything plays out right, and he spent 10 and 12 hours on one play. I thought that was outstanding because a lot of people knew Matt Patricia from his days in the NFL, right? And frankly, I didn't know, and maybe it's just my ignorance, but I didn't know that he went down to the college level until he was a finalist for the Broyles Award. And so just being able to hear kind of his backstory and life before football was really, really interesting for me.
You think about that. I sort of jokingly said he goes from, NFL. Of course, he lost as the head coach at Detroit. He wasn't a successful head coach, but it's pretty dark what he does. So basically he went from the NFL to the mini NFL because at Ohio State, every one of his players are draft choices, but he takes that same group, bunch of new faces, but it makes him the number one defense, and that just shows you how good he is. I mean, it just shows you. Last night, the defensive guys, you can't get a better group of guys. And I will tell you this: Heatherman from Miami will be a head coach. Bryant Haynes will be a head coach, NFL or college or both. We'll be looking back here 15 years from now and go, remember when they were at the Broyles, just like we do with Joe Brady, who's now the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, or Jesse Mentor, who's the head coach of Baltimore. They all came through the Broyles Award. And sometimes you can guess them. Sometimes you say, that guy's going to, I tell you the guy that I thought would be a super successful head coach Tom Herman. So Tom Herman wins the Broyles Award. He was the offensive coordinator at Ohio State when they won the Natty. He ends up going to be the head coach at Houston and wins, turns it around. And, he ends up getting a job at Texas and fails. And then he went to another one down like FAU and got fired. And he's sort of, and I tell you another one who I thought was going to get it. Who was the guy that was at Central Florida that won they call it the mythical national championship? He's from Nebraska.
Scott Frost.
Scott Frost.
Oh,
yes. I thought Scott Frost was going to be a superstar head coach. I thought when they got, I knew he'd get back. That's right. I knew he'd get back to Nebraska. And of course, that's Todd's school. I'm stunned. I cannot believe he didn't win down there. I don't know about you, Todd, but I when he was here, I said, this guy is a superstar in the making,
Yeah, it was a little bit of a surprise to most Nebraska fans, too. But coincidentally enough, earlier in the week, or maybe late last week, the athletic director who hired Scott Frost, Bill Moose, who is no longer the athletic director at Nebraska because he retired, released a book that outlines several things, including the hiring process for one Scott Frost, and to say it was less than complimentary would be nice.
Okay. Well, you never know. I'll tell you another one, Roger. I think Scott Frost was here the same year we had Lane Kiffin. And, of course, that was when Kiffin was making fun of how short Nick said. You remember that, Raj?
I do.
And, of course, now you look, Kiffin is a, he's a rock star now. But, of course, last night I thought RJ, Kirby smart, what Kirby had to say, although Kirby's still mad that Dan Lanning didn't win.
Yeah.
And I do, too. That's one of my
Is he still mad about that?
He is. He
said it on video.
Yeah, matter of fact, he said last night, he said all the nice things to man. Winning this award was the biggest night, was one of the biggest things in my career. It's a game changer. Now he said the best coach the best candidate doesn't always win. That was his jab.
Oh my God!
Give
it up.
But again, remember,
Kirby.
And I told Kirby, I said, I think I told him this. The voters, it wasn't the Broyles family or me. We were actually pulling for Dan Lanning because he'd been 2-time finalist. Is that people looked at that defense, that defense from Georgia, and they had like 9 first-round draft choices on it. I'm not joking. I think they had like 6 to 8 first-round draft choices. And so somebody, okay, I could send a robot out there or a monkey out there to coach that team, which is not true. But it's just that perception that you've got all the talent in the world.
And the other part of it is that, unfortunately, those teams like that, they're expected to be there.
That's right.
So sometimes there's not a prejudice, but a part where you go, oh wow. So for instance, it could have been had Indiana not had the fantastic year they had last year, they'd do it again and come back, and then they do what they did this year and destroy everybody. Well, not destroy. I mean that was Patricia, right? Didn't they hold everybody as far as the defense?
Yeah,
was that Tech?
Yeah. Yeah, Texas didn't have any offense in the game they lost.
It was their defense.
Yeah, defense kept them.
But for him to go for Indiana, you got to give it to Indiana no matter what. Indiana could have got it had they still lost the game in a championship. Maybe, because to use Kirby's analogy, that the best candidate doesn't always win.
Well, remember, Indiana beat Ohio State. It was Indiana's defense. Well, is that right? Yes, yeah. In the conference championship, they did. In the big, big.
But to Kirby's point, the best candidate doesn't always win. But I think to his deal, I mean, those teams like that, they're expected to be there. Like we're expected to be your number one men's show every single book we come in, and because of you, our listeners, we are your number one show you listen to. Thank you.
I tell you another guy that I was shocked. I thought he would do better. Garrett Riley, who was the brother of Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
At TCU, he wins the thing, and then he goes to Clemson and lays an egg for 3. They fired him. I mean, here's another thing.
All these guys have gotten over it until listening to our show today.
You ready for this? This has never happened before. Last year at the Broyles Award, of the 5 finalists, including Texas and Tennessee, 2 were fired after winning the Broyles Award 1 year. One was Kwiatkowski from Texas.
Yeah.
He was a finalist last year. He's fired. And then Tim Banks, who you saw last night, he was here last year as a finalist, and they fired him at Tennessee. So, Jay, hey, what have you done for me lately, man?
No,
now
it is for sure.
Yeah, and Garrett Riley, Garrett. I never.
That may have started with Chiswick. What have you done for me lately? Because he wasn't that far. But now it's even more so.
I was not a big fan of the quarterback that they kept choosing at Clemson. Like, why do you guys keep playing this guy? What's his name? Cubic. I can't remember the quarterback's name there, but I just wasn't a big fan of his. RJ, thank your fine sponsor one more time before you get out of here.
Yeah, one thing, Natural State Wholesale in Cabot. Go online, naturalstatewholesale.com. If you're looking for flooring, tile, backsplash, ceiling fans, they've got the warehouse as well. Go to Natural State Wholesale. I promise you, you will save money. Tell them RJ sent you, and if they can't save you more money than the box stores, then I don't know where else you can go because they've got the best prices in town. So it's Natural State Wholesale. Hey, by the way, also I heard you guys talking about Steve Broyles and what I'm actually getting in touch with him next week. We're going to meet, and hopefully we're going to get him hooked up with some Realty One stuff, and he's going to be the official supplier for Realty One Group here in Bryan.
Very nice, very nice. All right, buddy, have a good weekend. We'll come back and wrap things up. 9:49 here. Yeah, see you, buddy.
This is David Bazzel for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, whether it's damage from smoke, water, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. Their extensively trained team, state-of-the-art equipment, and 24/7 rapid response will help get your life back on track fast. Because this isn't just their service area, it's their home. When you need them, find them at ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. Rainbow Restoration, where they restore, you recover. Services performed by an independently owned and operated franchise.
It's 9 days of Mardi Gras at Eat My Catfish. 9 days, 9 specials, and a whole lot of good food, including the best deals on cooked crawfish. Come get your favorite dishes every day leading up to Fat Tuesday, only at Eat My Catfish.
This Valentine's Day, celebrate the one you love the most with Hallmark cards at Walgreens. Valentine's Day is the best time to send your favorite person a reminder of just how much they mean to you. A Hallmark card is a super simple and beautiful way to say how grateful you are for the love you two share. Don't forget, Valentine's Day is Saturday, February 14. Visit Walgreens today to find a Hallmark card that shows just how much you care for them, because love lives here.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Elvis Presley Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Justin Sollers, Dan Cook, or Brian Kress in North Little Rock today.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. I spent years on the mound giving everything I had, and now I feel every inning in my knees, back, and shoulders. But I didn't want surgery, and I sure didn't want to be sidelined. That's why I turned to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Christie and his team use regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No surgery, no meds, and no downtime.
Whether you're teeing off at the club or chasing the grandkids around, QC Kinetics helps you get back to doing what you love.
Call QC Kinetics now and schedule your free consultation. Natural joint pain relief with real results.
Don't let the pain slow you down. I didn't, and neither should you. My friends at QC Kinetics, they'll take care of you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Oaklawn Sports presents Oaklawn Game Day. It's an inside look at the week's biggest games, exciting prop bets, and the latest betting lines from Oaklawn Sportsbook. Justin Acree and Oaklawn's Vice President of Racing and Wagering, Zach Gillum, give you all the information you need to place your bets at Oaklawn. Catch it on the Buzz Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and again Thursday mornings at 5:30 before Morning Mayhem. Oaklawn Game Day on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey
everybody. This is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on the Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
9:55 on a TGIMFF. Before we go to the guys in the zone who are at Ava Bella, thanks everybody for being a part of the show this morning, for being a part of the show this week. Roger Scott, David Bazzel, Todd Pierce filling in for
Thank
Christian.
you, Todd.
Thank you,
Todd.
TP, for doing all that, trying to learn all this stuff so you can help us push some of our stuff up, push some of it out. But thank you to everybody.
Todd was there last night at the Broyles Award.
Yeah,
looked like some of our finalists and winners went to the barn tour. And then we got the high school guys over here getting ready to have breakfast, and they have their big event tonight. I think probably already, Roger, obviously the high school state wrestling championship is going on over at the Jack Stevens Center. That's going on all day today and tomorrow. So if you want to see some good action, you got the Trojan baseball team in action over there at Gary Hogan Field today.
Right.
You got the Razorbacks playing tonight against Oklahoma State at 7. UCA basketball tomorrow go for their 10th win. The Razorbacks have Auburn at 7:30.
Okay.
Softball going on. Razorback softball the weekend there, the tournament in Texas.
For sure.
But yeah, this is the first weekend, Roger, since August. There is no football.
I know.
First weekend. And I do want to thank Dwayne Duncan, Dwayne, for all the work you do, Dwayne.
Double D, you did a great job. You did a great job as always. Now it's all yours today.
Do we have Todd? Do we have Justin Akery today?
Of course.
We do.
Hey, Justin, what's up, man?
How are you?
Good. How was last night?
It was good. I thought, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I thought we did a hell of a job. They went well.
Good.
We got to play all our interviews from the guys, and, the Matt Patricia interview I got after the show, we played that last night. And luckily, they were all really long because it took us right up to when we finally got the meat of the ceremony going, so that worked out good.
Right.
But yeah, it was good.
Did you believe Haynes was going to win and thought he should win?
I thought that Patricia had the best resume, but I assumed that he would win because of the combination of performance and success.
Yeah.
So that was good. And he's a super guy. We got to talk to him after, too, so, great dude.
All right, what's going on the show? Yeah, thank you.
Nancy Holtis, thanks to Winner's Circle Concierge. We're here at David Bell Day Spot. We've got a million ideas for Valentine's Day. Clint Sterner won last time from Chris Crane Cars, the Big Lot, and Tom Murphy, the Pigskin stopping by. Got Philip Martin. It's going to be fun.
All right, Todd Pierce, thanks again for filling in today. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here last night. And what you do for the Broyles War, we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you all.
Raj?
Yeah, buddy. Hey, congrats.
Yeah,
way to go.
Thanks,
way
buddy.
to go.
Appreciate your support.
Yeah, of course.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's to you, buddy.
If there's Galentine, do we have like a
Palentine.
Day.
We just did it.
Boom.
Huh?
Wait, today we celebrate Valentine's Day. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. We appreciate you. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Zone's up next.